Yes, we're live. Hypothetically. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god. We're live together. I can't believe that. I mean, we did that once before, but I'm still amazed.
Yeah. Maybe I should put on my headphones too, because the phone microphone is horrible.
Hmm? You can try if that works better. We'll see if it works. This is experimental, everyone. We're figuring stuff out. That is how it goes. Oh my god, can you believe it? I'm live with how this works?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Just adjust. Okay. Try to speak.
They ask if you have cats.
Yes, I have one cat. She
By the
might
way,
come in at some point.
By the way, what's her name?
Her name is Luthien. If you weren't on my experimental stream on, when was it? Monday, Tuesday. I was telling a story of how that name came to be.
That I'm interested. Just 1 second, I will organize some music for us because I feel like it's a bit too silent.
Okay.
I don't know about you. I like background music. Like it depends.
I don't
Sometimes
mind.
it's really, yeah. Sometimes I think it's really distracting. But for a stream, it feels too quiet if there is just nothing. So problem is the last times I used like a copyright-free playlist from Spotify. Spoiler alert, it was not copyright-free afterwards. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I always love that when they put like copyright-free mixes on YouTube and then you use it and then get copyright claim on
Right?
the live stream. Like, did you say it's copyright-free?
Exactly. This is why I always now go to the artist Netfags. I have no idea how to pronounce that name, but his music is copyright free. So good volume.
I don't hear anything, but that doesn't matter.
You don't hear anything. Oh geez.
I mean, it's kind of like with bad reception, but it's okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm just asking the chat right now. Can you hear the music? And if so, it's good. Can you hear us? And if so, can you hear us well? The important questions. Because these streaming together is always like a hit or miss when it comes to audio quality. Let's see.
Just like here you use this, then why would you use it? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, I'm sorry. I needed to catch up again. My brain is not calibrated. I can hear you very well. That is good.
Awesome.
Can you also hear the music? Is it too quiet, too loud? Okay. So even if we don't understand each other, the chat seems to understand us, and that's what really is really important, right?
Yeah, that's the important part.
All right. Okay. Alrighty. We're streaming together. I'm still not prepared. By the way, do you still do reaction videos on your reaction channel?
I haven't done one since last August, I believe. No, I finished the hidden inventory arc in Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I just didn't have energy, time, or was in the mood to deal with the copyright again. So
I get it.
yeah.
I
I mean, I feel
after
so bad when when I see the comments occasionally, like, "Oh, there wasn't a reaction for a while. Are you alive?" I'm just, I can't even answer that because, like, yes, I'm alive, and I feel bad that not able to record, but like that's just how it is,
I mean,
unfortunately.
I totally get it, right? Because I uploaded today a reaction video again, and that was after 7 months or something since the last one. So it has been so long. But I noticed because I recently had a poll up on my channel asking what other fandoms I might do fanfics for in the future, just to branch out a little bit, see what sticks. Also because I'm obsessed with Percy Jackson right now, and I need an excuse to write fanfics. um, and a lot of people were like, My Hero Academia, do My Hero Academia. And I'm like, oh, I have not watched that yet, but I'm reacting to it, but also no, because it's on hiatus. And so today I picked it back up again.
I mean, that's a fair reason, to be completely honest. Just be careful
Yeah.
about the ship wars.
I
I heard
know.
it's pretty rough out there.
I heard that too. I'm terrified. I'm terrified because I'm going into this. And this is the first time basically where I got into contact with the fandom first before watching it. And like, not a lot. But like from my channel and what I have seen, right? And so I'm like, I'm going into this and I'm like, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say the wrong shit. Terrifying. Mm,
I mean, to be fair, even if you pick the most like famous ships, you will always step on someone's toe. So in My Hero
yeah.
Academia fandom, so I wouldn't be
Yeah,
worried
most likely.
about that too much.
I mean, I'm very curious. And obviously I don't know enough yet, right? Like I said at the beginning, I think, do they ship Bakugo and Deku simply because you had this on the one hand friends to lovers, like childhood friends trope, but then later also rivals. But obviously I'm still first season. I have no idea. Yeah. These can be so confusing. That it will create a warp in reality, which is extremely unstable. What? I don't think she has power like this. Sometimes the comments confuse me. Like,
I
so
think that's
much.
a spoiler, honestly, but maybe. I don't know.
We'll see.
From what I've heard during the opening reactions I did, there is a lot of strange powers in My Hero Academia universe. So
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a spoiler.
Honestly, then the good part is that I don't understand. Like, we'll see, right? But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I already like I have only reacted to a couple episodes, but I definitely noticed a difference in comments and what I get on Haikyuu videos, right? So that's super interesting. I recorded 3 videos today and edited 2. I'm so proud of myself.
I mean, you should. I was
Man,
being
I'm like,
bored at work today. I did nothing.
oh, I can understand.
I didn't
Hey,
even
I'll
write
be right
anything.
there. Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes it's just not inspiring to be bored.
Oh, but like I usually write at work because it's just I don't know, the vibe of the place when there aren't people around or not many people are around because I can focus on the writing. So I actually
Yeah,
write more at work than I do at home.
I mean that also makes sense. I personally, I don't know. I just most of the time I write in the middle of the night when at some point like the inspiration bug bites me and I'm just like, okay, I gotta now I have this idea and I need to write it down. But honestly, there is no clear pattern. I'm just whatever. I'm gonna stop. Thank you so much. Oh my god, someone has subscribed. I'm so happy. Oh my god, sorry. I always don't know what to focus on, and now every time I look over at the chat, I just see a couple of like deleted messages that my moderators took out. I'm just like, oh geez, what is going on again?
You work in museum, right? Yes, still working in the museum.
I never asked you that. Oh my god. I never asked you what you're
Oh,
doing. I just noticed that. Oh my god.
no?
Hannah's voice is glitchy than me too. Oh my god, where's my voice glitchy? Okay, wait. Maybe I need to take off the headphones. That sometimes helps because I have bad headphones.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes,
Anyone?
slightly.
Woohoo! It was the headphones. I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes my headphones lead to a bad audio quality, which is ironic because with Hiatus Mercs, it seems to be the complete opposite.
Apologies.
That's
Just
hard. Then I'd say everyone. Hello, first of all, in the chat. I don't think in this stream I said probably hello, everyone. We have a very special guest today. We have Hiatus Merc here. I
yes.
am not overly excited about this. I'm totally. Anyway, I have a couple of fun ideas that we can do. And obviously, one of them is just like Q&A chatting as always because that's a lot of fun. At least in my opinion, my humble opinion. But yeah, I'm new. Welcome, Tim. Welcome to this live stream. It's chaos, and today it's chaos with a special guest, which I'm excited about. And look, we even have a cat. That's the real special guest.
Indeed.
Subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I hope you will like the content. Also check out Hiatus Mix channel. She does very similar stuff than I do. What are y'all favorite letters? Mine is R. Mine is Y. Y is a cool letter. I don't know. It looks cool, and it is even a word in itself, which is awesome. What is your favorite letter? Do you have
I don't
a
know.
favorite?
Not really. I never thought about it.
That's so neurotypical of you not having a favorite letter. How dare you? I'm kidding.
I have favorite
Okay.
words. I love spooky for some reason. So
Here's a very cool word. Do you know what my favorite word is? Disappointed. That is sad, and I know that that is sad. But I don't know. I think it was because I learned it, and for me at that point that was a very advanced word in English. And then I recognized it in a miraculous comic or something. I was like, "This sounds nice. I like that word. It sounds good." And I was good. Someone asked again, "What's your cat's name?" The little
her name,
panther.
yes, her name is Luthien, which is a name from J.R.R. Tolkien's book Silmarillion. For those of you who maybe don't know,
Oh
um,
my god, my sister
it
would
was
love that. She
it
loves.
belonged to the most beautiful elven maiden or elven princess in the whole Arda that ever lived. So, and she actually sang so beautifully that she made the big bad guy who was even worse than Sauron fall asleep so that her partner could steal a precious stone from him. And she also managed to sing so beautifully to the Lord of Death that he allowed her and her partner to be reincarnated again.
That is
So
beautiful.
I
And
think
also,
that
my
fits.
sister would love that because she loves Lord of the Rings and everything about it so much. Oh my god. I love you all. Please keep yourself. Focus on yourself and remember to eat and stay hydrated. Yes, everyone, stay hydrated. I have water here because that's the healthiest drink. I'm so happy to see you doing well and being live again. Yes, I was sick and it sucked. But hey, I'm back. I survived. It was not the Rona, which is good.
That's
So
always
yeah,
good.
you're doing great. I just know I've only seen part of the cat for a few seconds, but I won't spend all my money on it. That's the effect cats have, right? Like
Yes.
cats and puppies. You can look at them and from the moment you do, they own you. Not the other way around. They own you.
Yes. They are master of emotional manipulation.
Oh god, but my dog too. And she can make you feel so guilty for not doing
Yes.
something. And like
Yes.
when I bathe her, and I have to bathe my dog sometimes, right? She won't even accept treats. She will make you feel so guilty and not accepting the most delicious treat ever. And I just stand there and be like, okay, I understand. I'm so sorry. Like, it's
It's for
hardship.
your good. It's for your good. That's always when I take my cat to the vet because she is sick. Because she has a tendency to develop some illnesses from the wet and cold weather. And she
Mm.
always sits somewhere around me and just stares at me when we get back. Like, it's for your good. Or when I give her the dewormer and
Yeah.
like anti-flea and tick medication, and she just sits there. Why would you do this to me? You betrayed my trust.
Pets can be
It's
so lovely, but also they make you feel so guilty
yes,
when you care for them at most, right?
yes.
Water is healthy. Everyone drink water. I don't want to hear slander of water. Water is good. Drink water. Understand it. Water tastes the best of all drinks. What do people have against water?
Well, it depends which water. There are
Water.
kinds that
Still,
doesn't
okay, you
don't
cannot
taste
drink tap
this.
water everywhere, logically. But I mean, clear, drinkable tap water that doesn't hiss at you because it is carbon dioxide. I don't know why do so many people like sodas and stuff with carbon dioxide in it, which hisses at you. It's mad at me already, and then it bites you because carbon dioxide hurts. Okay, I will not change my stand on this. I'll die on this hill.
To be honest, these bubbles are supposed to be oxygen, so it's not carbon dioxide.
Just oxygen?
Yeah.
How? That's dangerous.
I don't know, but it's not as harsh as the carbon dioxide. So
Like pure oxygen is so flammable and so explosive.
I don't know how it works. I'm not questioning it.
Probably better, but also don't light a fire around it.
I don't think you can set water on fire unless you have some oil
But you
or
can
something like that.
bubbles and the gas comes out. You can set that on fire if it's oxygen. Okay, I'm not questioning it. I'm not questioning it. I love carbonated water. Ferret Flesh, what is wrong with you? The moderator's betraying me. Do you see this? Oh my god. Carbonated. So,
Yeah, it remind me of one of my coworkers. He also has a beef with almost everything in the world. Like, he's against headphones or earphones. He's against cigarettes and socks in shoes, and the list goes on. and
I get.
I'm always like, is there something you like?
No, for me, it comes from a place of sensory issues with like the autism and stuff. As I said when I reacted to your video, Noelle, oh my god, thank you so much. Noelle is such an awesome person. I can't handle this. What I wanted to say. Oh my god, as I said when I reacted to your video, and you mentioned that one of them likes beaches. No, they have sand, and sand is evil because sand is bad sensory.
It's good for my ankles. Beaches are good for my ankles.
I mean, fair, but also they have sand.
Yes, that's what's good for my ankles.
Sand is evil. It gets everywhere, and it makes you. It makes the skin feel sort of dry, while still like there is a layer on it, sort of, and it's scratchy, and it's sand. It's evil.
Yes, sand's the issue. I don't have that issue. I actually like sand. Not when it's in my clothes, but otherwise I like sand.
I'm disturbed. I wish I could experience just for one day living without sensory issues, just to know what it would be like. Like just to know how things would feel like. Like for me, it's physically harmful. Like it hurts me. It gives me a painful sensation to touch this stuff and stuff like that. I can't imagine not having.
I have something like that, like probably a milder case, but certain fabrics, when I touch them, I really start to want to sneeze, and I have to touch something much softer to like cancel it.
Never heard of that, but I love it. That is so interesting. The only thing I know of, some people have, and that's genetic, and it's really fascinating. Some people have a reflex that when you look at a bright light, or specifically the sun, that you have to sneeze. And about 1/3 of the population has that. So you can test that just by going outside on a sunny day and looking at the sun. If you have to sneeze, you have that. And we don't know exactly why that happens, but it's so fascinating. Now I need sand to dry my skin out as a kid since I cannot read that, but I'm so sorry
Psoriasis.
for the afterlife.
Psoriasis, I believe it's that.
Better at this than I am. My anxiety. Oh my god. Drink whatever you want. YouTube comments are toxic. I mean, fair, but also drink water. It hydrates you, and you are not gonna die from a sugar intake. So like,
But
I mean,
you can actually die from too much water.
you
Like,
can. That's also
your brain will literally just swell and then you die.
Yes, and it's like it's reverse osmosis when it comes to like the important minerals.
Yeah.
It's anyway. So yes, generally drink what you want, but for the love of gods, at some point in your life, a couple of times a month at least, a week preferably, and a day ideally, drink just water. That will be really good. Fruit juice is also okay, or a tea, but don't always drink like sugary stuff. It is really, really not healthy. Just a little bit of water on a daily basis. Drink water so you can outlive your enemies. Yes, that's the spirit.
Okay, fair.
Do you? That's. What's your name? My name is Hanako, and this is Hayato Smirk. Do you want to refer to yourself?
Am I on your right side? I see myself on your left side.
Oh my god, yeah, I see you on this. So when I'm pointing at you right now, I'm pointing actually at no one on your
You are exaggerating. Hey, pardon?
Interesting. Yes. So what do you want to be called in this live stream?
You can call me N if you want. That's how people usually call me.
It's actually my second, like my middle name. My actual middle name is Anne, which is such a funny coincidence if you ask me.
But that's A-N-N-E, right?
No.
I suppose. No? Just
A-N-N.
A-N-N? Really?
Noel, thank you so much. Oh my god. Yes, actually my original middle name was supposed to be
Hello. Amazing day, Hannah, and the other one.
Oh my god, you got promoted. This is Anne. She's amazing. She does content like I do, and most people here already know that, except for those who also don't know my content, just randomly joined in through the short feed or whatever. But yeah. No, but originally my middle name was supposed to be longer, and it didn't exist before as the name that was supposed to be. And in Germany, that was not allowed. So my parents shortened that down to N. Nowadays, the law around it is much more relaxed. And I know this is very different from America, where you can name your kid basically anything, but it is for a good reason. Like in Germany, it's to protect children from getting bullied and getting like ridiculous names like Apple. Not looking at anyone, particularly celebrities.
I mean, to be fair, my middle name is also N, like A-N-N-E. So, because my, how do you call it in English? Godmother? Is it? Is it the thing? Godmother? Her name is Anne, so I'm named after her. Or named. I don't use it.
Someone asked what your username is, so your YouTube channel.
Hayato Smirk.
Yeah. And she does amazing haiku content. I just reacted to it on a different streaming format on the stream I basically did before that. Trying to organize that in my head, but yeah, to one of her videos, and I really liked it. They should do that in Utah. I've seen people with names spelled like, oh my god, what's that atrocity?
Oh yeah. Emily.
Yeah,
But they have to be quirky about the writing.
my god, that feels like if the French language invented names.
Oh yeah.
So
Like
yeah.
these parents don't really think about when their child is going to be in school and others will learn the name.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm really happy that we have this law in Germany where you cannot name your child any wild thing under the sun. And then like it doesn't prevent you from giving it a unique name. Again, at my time it was stricter, but at my sister's time it was already way more relaxed. And she could have a cool middle name. I could not. At one point I will change it. I would know. At one point I will change it. Out of spite. I mean, I do like my hypothetical middle name. I also like my middle name now, but I'm spiteful. Oh my god. Oh yeah. What are your pronouns? Someone else.
It's she, her.
I use they them pronouns. Hi everyone. Oh my god. And the favorite YouTuber award goes to. Oh my god, me. Stop! Just put that in the chat. That is not here.
Thank you, Lola. Also, I see the comment, or I see the message. No worries. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed.
I'm listening to Hinata's song. Wait, what? Grade skipping? I love this song. I always imagine Hinata singing the song to Kageyama Hana. You should listen to it when you have a chance. I mean, it sounds interesting. I'm not familiar with the song right now, but I might check it out later. Where's your dog Akuma? Akuma is not here right now. She is sleeping because it is almost 11 p.m. here. I mean, I'm always streaming at reasonable times, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Just
I've seen those streams at 2 a.m.
Just because I did that one stream that went from like midnight to 6
One.
a.m. in the morning. We're not gonna
Oh,
talk
yes.
about that. So, what's that around your eyes? Around ends? That would be glasses. Crazy concept. Around mine, that would be eyeliner. Also crazy concept.
I actually finally have new glasses. Yes, I will see after 1 year of not seeing properly. I will finally see. It's amazing. Do you have any tattoos, both of you? I don't. Don't fall.
I have a Full Metal Alchemist tattoo right here, and wait. I can probably do this. I'm really proud of it. I cannot do this. Look at how elegant I am.
Don't fall.
Yeah, I have this Full Metal Alchemist tattoo, which I love it a lot. It's the same one that Envy has, and it has a very personal meaning to me. Aside from just being Full Metal Alchemist, which is just one of the coolest anime ever. We can agree, hopefully. Have you watched it?
No, I don't believe I did.
Okay, for your reaction channel, and I mean this, if you ever pick it up again, people will love it, and they will watch your reaction channel. Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Okay, wait. What did we miss? Ooh, the chat is going wild. Congrats for your new glasses from Noel. Noel, I cannot.
Well, to be fair, it's probably just going to be the glass inside, not the actual glasses. But
Yep.
we will see. Depends on the price.
But then you can look like again, see again. That's
Yes.
That's worth congratulating. Do either of you have any tattoos that you want to get? And
Not really. I would like to get some maybe at some point, but to be fair, I am a bit of a crybaby when it comes to pain. I have very low pain tolerance level, so I don't want to embarrass myself out there. Probably
I
not.
get it. The thing is, I thought tattoos would be.
I love tattoos. Like when I see someone with a really cool tattoo, I love it. And my friend has a lot of tattoos, and they look amazing. Like I don't have anything against tattoos. on the contrary, I love them, but I will probably not get one myself.
I mean, that's totally fair. I personally was actually surprised that it didn't hurt as much as I expected because the thigh is like sensitive, right? Especially inner thigh. And I remember going in there and I was hyping myself up. I was like, okay, you can do this, you can do it. It's like 3 hours to push through. And she started, I was like, okay, this is fine. The outline hurt a little bit going through the inner thigh. I was like, and then it was fine. Like my cramps hurt more, but hey, it's different for everyone. As to for the tattoos that I still want to get, first of all, I want like to get here on this at the side abstract black work. I don't know if anyone knows that it's a style of tattoo, and it's very artistic. It doesn't have a specific motive like the one I have on my thigh. It's it's more flowing with the shape of the body, and that's how I think of tattoos personally. I know that a lot of people like these patchwork sleeves and stuff, and that's really cool. But I personally want tattoos that like complement the shape of my body and just make me more me. And so yeah, I want to get those spider lilies on my back. And as most of you know, I have now an appointment for top surgery, which I'm really hyped about. Oh my god, so happy. But I want to get a chest tattoo when at some point top surgery is done and everything. And I'm really excited for that. Like I don't want to cover the scars. The scars for me are part of it. I like that. But something here. Those are the tattoos I still want to get.
I mean, you can technically do something like around them to just like include them in the artwork. I've seen that done with scarves. So
yeah, absolutely. And I don't know yet how I will go about it. All I know is that for me personally, like these scars signify that I'm non-binary. Like I know a lot of people who get top surgery want to get it done like a mask, right? So they want to make it look natural, as though like as closest to like being actually masculine as they can, which is absolutely valid, absolutely. But I'm non-binary, and I prefer almost them as like a seal of being in between. So, and some people do want to get them covered up, but I will vibe with them and find some cool tattoo that complements them and something like that. Yeah.
yeah, definitely sounds like a plan.
Yes. I have another tattoo on my leg, and I have my next first tattoo planned. That's cool, Ferret Flash. I wish you the best of luck with that. Remember, always research your artist. That is so important.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my god, congratulations on surgery. Yes, I'm so stoked about this. I didn't think I would get it.
It's okay.
Like, my country is so far behind when it comes to non-binary healthcare. So many clinics are like, oh, you need to take like 12 to 24 months testosterone beforehand. I'm like, I'm not a trans man though. I'm just non-binary. So the fact that I got an appointment in April, I was like, oh my god. Anyway, sorry, that was completely sidetracked.
That's okay. I mean, that's usually how our streams go or our talks go. So nothing new there.
Yeah. I mean, obviously people you don't know about our calls, but I can tell you, Hayato, I mean, Hayato again. Oh my god. Anne and
Okay.
we sometimes call. I would consider us friends, which my fan heart is. Oh my god. I mean, I'm calm. So calm. Anyway, and they're chaotic. Like I will call, for example, her about some technical issue and be like, "Hey, do you know how to resolve this?" And 3 hours later, we're somewhere. And that haiku ship, by the way, should not be touched anyway, but also.
Yes, it'd be like that. I loved after the last call we had, because I was walking around with the phone and like preparing stuff and going around the house. And after I ended the call, my mom was like, "What are you talking about for so long?" Yeah, we don't speak that often, so there's always something we can talk about.
Yeah, and I mean, I have ADHD. I could talk for hours about anything you give me.
Yes, that's true.
About haiku, right? So that is for both of us, very like special interest oriented. We know a lot of stuff
Yeah.
about that. And then when it comes to the fandom, even more. Okay, so what is happening is that we're doing a live stream, which is just like a Q&A chatting live stream, and we have a guest, Anne, today, which I don't know where she is for you, on my left side or on my right side. For me, she's here, right there.
I think from what I looked at the stream, I should be on your left side.
There?
Yes, there. Yes.
Okay, so I've been pointing in the completely wrong direction the whole time. So yeah, and for everyone who does not know me or Anne, we are both haiku textubers, which means we upload videos about haiku and fanfic and the characters, and we often include queer themes and anything like that. For me, you also will find neurodivergent themes with autism and ADHD because it's just something personal for me. And that's
I'm more focused on physical injuries and sicknesses, illnesses, and all that stuff. You are educating people about mental stuff. I'm educating people about physical stuff.
Exactly. That's basically a loose category we can put that in. I sometimes include physical stuff and you sometimes include mental stuff, and that's basically how we got here. Like, there are some things you will only find on her channel and some things you will only find on my channel. Like, for example,
Indeed.
I never address jealousy. She does. She never really addresses autism. I do. And so on and so on and so on. And we often inspire each other, and I think that's the beauty of content creation.
Indeed.
I ran out of
And
water.
overall, the beauty of the community.
Yes. Oh my god. I was so scared when going into like a creator space of like being met with stuff like, oh, I think you stole that idea or something, when all I wanted was like this community where you could say, hey, I have this really cool idea. I will do it my way. Can you also do it? And I'm so happy that within this haiku textuber community, we could create that, right?
Definitely. Like it's always super like exhausting to be in a community where everyone is like, oh, this is my idea. Mine, 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 mine. I'm not giving it to anyone. You are copying me. You can't do that.
Exactly.
Just
I mean,
stupid. What? Like people influence each other. That's just how it is.
yeah. And I mean, there are legitimate copycats out there. I mean, you just have to look at all the videos that are like Mr. Beast style, where you're like, oh, okay.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
definitely.
but that's not the goal, right? And I much more prefer this idea of, for example, if someone is implementing some elements of what you're doing, that's a compliment, right? Not always. Again, there are blatant copycats. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just like inspiring each other, communicating, and being like, hey, I had this really cool idea. How about we brainstorm about it? And then someone else gets an idea based on that, but also different, and then they do it. And it's just so much more uplifting.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Also, what was it? Melissa is sending the same question over and over again, so maybe you could answer that.
Question.
It's for you. Hey Hannah, I have this question. If you could choose, where would you think Kuro and Kageyama would take Kenma and Hinata on their first date?
Okay. God, I need to think about that. I mean, Hinata and Kageyama would probably go on a volleyball date. Like, probably Kageyama would invite him on a date. Hinata would not get that it's a date, and that he thinks it's just playing volleyball. It would be really chaotic.
I actually saw a comic of that on Valentine's Day on Twitter, where Kageyama was like planning a date with Hinata, and it was just like, so what can we do? I will pick him up, go play volleyball, get something to eat. Wait, we do that all the time. How is that different?
Yeah, something like that. And for Kuro-ken, I would probably say, I think, I mean,
Arcade,
if
maybe.
I decide the date, it will probably be gaming. Just like,
yeah, I can see them in arcade or something like that.
And Kuro would be able to tell that it was a date because Kema was being extra nice and letting him like get 1 or 2 wins in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can see that.
He would be so suspicious. He'd be like, "What are you doing?"
I'm not usually this good.
Oh my god. Are you guys related? No, we're not related. We're not related. We come from different
not,
countries.
not even close.
Not even close. I mean, our countries are kind of close.
Well, we are neighbors
Yeah,
over the
exactly.
borders.
Yeah, I'm from Germany. You are from
I'm Czech, from Czechia.
which? Have you watched the last Eurovision contest?
Uh-uh.
Damn
I've
it.
never seen a single Eurovision.
Me neither. That was like kind of my first one where I watched like the final. First of all, our team was so good, and they got last, and that was undeserved. Second of all, I really like the Czech singers, and I really like the song, and it's on my playlist. The plays on repeat, and I just wish I could sing that, but I can't do Czech, and I do know songs and languages that I do not speak, and I can sing it, but don't really understand it. But Czech is one of these where I'm like, I'm so terrified of mispronouncing that.
It's okay, we are used to that. Like the only thing we will really laugh about is je when foreigners try to say je. That's funny.
We try to say what?
Je. F.
I will not try that. Now I'm terrified. No. Oh my god.
That's our specialty.
I don't think the thing is I don't think in German we have a word where we are like, oh, I don't think foreigners can pronounce it, except for all these long chain words we put together out of everything else. But not
Oh,
even
yes.
I can pronounce those because I mean there is one which is a really funny trap because it's called Altbauscham. But when you read it, it reads like Altbaucharme. Which the first the word essentially means like the charm of old buildings, the way it was built. And when you read
Mhm.
it, because you have all these other words in there that you immediately recognize, it reads like old belly arms, which is a really hilarious trap. Yeah. Wait, I'm a little bit slow. I recognize the voice, but I don't know who the guest is. Hey, you were recognized by your voice alone.
That's good. I
Again.
mean, yes, Hayatosberg here. Hello.
More haiku. More haiku content creators. Woo. Hey Hannah, I had a question. How would Kodo and Kageba react if they found out that Ken might had to No, I'm not answering that, Melissa. That is too sad. No. No. Look, have only happy endings and fluff stuff in this stream. Everything's fine. Right? Except when it comes to your video consequences. Still haven't forgiven you for that.
That's good. I like to use consequences as this sort of boogeyman that hangs above the channel. So just remember that's not on you, that's for the people around. When you make me angry, you know what's coming.
But I still like I read
Like it was very close with the Osa Sunokomo. Osa
you
Osasunakomo. I
will
can't
not
speak.
hurt
It was
us.
very close, like this close.
No. Do not hurt Komori. He's baby. He's not to be injured.
Well, he wasn't going to be injured. He was going to die. But
You have no words. You are evil. Step away from my favorite characters, please. Guys. You know, if you hurt Komori or do that, which that will not just shatter Osamu and Suna, that will shatter Sakusa. And if it shatters Sakusa, it will shatter Atsumu. And so on and so on. You unleashed a chain reaction. Killing Sunshine
well,
is not allowed.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't be the one hurting him. It would be someone else. But okay, I'm not going to be spoiling because I'm still keeping that in the back of my notes in case something comes up.
At least warn me for next time. At least warn me. Because I ran into consequences not knowing that it would end that way. And I know I reacted.
I know.
And I was like, you did.
I know that was the point.
That was not the point. Getting tortured here, Sophia. No way, hi, I love your videos. That's for you. You're so much. I'm a big fan. So yeah, you're a big
Thank
fan.
you.
Right here. Savory or sweet? For me, it would be savory. What about you?
Sweet.
That's funny.
We are like Yaku and Kuro at this point.
Yes. That's true. That's true. Oh my god. You know what I find so hilarious is that Yaku was like, "Oh, I prefer cats," and Kuro was like, "I prefer dogs." And Yaku has a boyfriend. Well, I mean, in the fandom, has a boyfriend who acts like a dog, and Kuro has a boyfriend who acts like a cat. And I love that I want to involve like that scene, like Kai pointing that out in some of my fanfics in the future. You're very, very pretty like a sunset. Thank you. Oh my god. My dog's are
Someone woke up.
yeah, I noticed. Jeez. Maybe we're getting wrong?
Maybe.
Oh, I think my dad came home. That could be it. It's a wonderful time here. I'm not going deaf at all. What did they make dyslexic so hard to spell? I don't know, but that was such a cruel joke on dyslexic people. Wait, I can see. Wait.
Wait. Apple strudel with the vanilla sauce. Really? The last time I tried that, it wasn't that good. Nothing against the apple strudel, but my grandma made a really good one. And then I tried one in Vienna, and it was a disappointment to say the least.
So my dog is here.
Yes, so no one listens to me. Never mind.
This is Buffy. Akuma is not here. But this is Buffy. I love her so much. Yes, you're a good girl. She is a lot more chaotic than the other one, which is also why I will bring her back now. But I love her. Come on. Come on. Good girl. And that's it.
I listen, just got distracted. Yeah, understandable. Cat isn't here. Cat ran away.
Say hi to the puppy. Come on, no, that was Buffy. That was her sister. She is so adorable. I love my dogs. What did I miss?
I mean, she looks like a cloud, so I can't blame you.
Oh, she's so adorable. I mean, the breed is called Kieshound. It's a lesser known breed. In German, we call them Wolfspitze, which it has the word wolf in
Yeah,
it because they look like that, and I
yeah.
love it. And
I know. I had a time when I really wanted one, when I was deciding which animal I would be able to take care of.
Mhm.
So there was a time a few years ago when I was really thinking about getting one because there are a few breeders in Czechia,
Mhm.
like 2 or 3, I believe.
Yeah, for me, Akuma very much. I got her to my 18th birthday, which was for one because my mom said like, you got 18, like wish for something bigger, and I was like, bigger, you say, a dog? um, and also she was supposed to help me a little bit with routines and my mental health, and she did. I really loved like taking care of this little puppy, and now she's almost 3 years old, and I'm like, oh my god, they grow up so quickly. But ironically, my next pet, if I ever move out and get one, I was actually thinking about getting a cat, which is a bit difficult. We have people in my family with cat hair allergy, so it's tricky. But I have seen Maine Coons. Have you seen Maine Coons?
Yes.
They are so huge and so fluffy. And also they're called
Yes.
dog pets because they have more of a personality of a dog sometimes, and I love that.
Yeah, they are also the size of a slightly bigger dog, or like bigger
Yeah.
than small, like medium dog. Like one family on the other side of our street has Maine Coon, and I call him Little Lion. And his head is the size of my cat's half body.
Yeah. But that's what I love about
I
it.
don't understand how that came to be, but yes.
Nobody does. I mean, I will hopefully study evolution soon. Maybe I can tell you after a while. No, but I love that. Like, also when it comes to dogs, although little ones are in some regards more practical, I like medium dogs to big dogs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sadly, I will probably never have the capacity to care for a really big dog because those are also the most active. I mean, aside from a Jack Russell Terrier, those are really active. Um, but yeah, I don't live in a living situation where I could take care of such a big dog. But if I ever could, have you seen Alaska Malamutes, but the jumbo breed? One of those
Maybe.
can be bigger than me when they stand up. And I mean, I'm not tall. I'm by no means tall, but I'm still a human being. And I'm an adult human being. I'm not a child human being. So
Oh yeah, I remember when you talked about your height, you would be to my shoulders, like
I'm like
to here.
148 centimeters. I'm not by no means tall. Definitely not.
I'm 174, I believe.
Sorry, I blacked out for a second.
No, that I'm 174, I believe. So you would
You're
be
taller
somewhere
than
around
me.
here.
But everyone is. The only ones who aren't are children. And I'm always like, it can be a curse and a blessing depending on the situation. I have to get some
Indeed.
sleep. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the stream. Bye, Piano Boy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate. English is hard. Trying our best.
It's 11 in the evening. You can't expect too much from us,
Exactly.
especially in our second language.
I mean, sometimes I speak English actually better than German, but it depends highly on the context. Because there are
Yes.
just certain topics I have never learned in German. For example,
Yes,
most my
exactly.
giving up about haiku, dissociation, and stuff like that. It's just something I learned from the get-go in English, and now when I talk about it in German, I'm like, God.
Yeah. And like I always have to, when I talk about something like that, I have to translate it to my mom because she doesn't speak English. And I'm always like, this doesn't have translation.
Yeah,
What am I supposed to do?
some words that you cannot translate well. For example, one of my favorite examples from English to German is delusional. Because I like that word in English. I like using it in the right context. But there is not a really good word in German. The closest you get to that is like wahnhaft, which Wahn is sort of delusion. But you know how you have this sort of casual context for delusion when you say something is like, that's so delusional, you know? And it's there's not a good German equivalent. Same with anxiety. Like, yeah, we have like fear and stuff as words, and we have different words for that. But anxiety, this particular word, is so hard to articulate in German.
I'm
But
actually thinking, well, how would we say delusional in Czech? Because I can't remember.
and I mean the same goes vice versa, right? There are German words that there are no good English translation for.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I,
it's fine.
I put it into translation and it sounds really weird. I would never use that word in normal speech. Never mind.
Okay, understandable. Yeah, Bahnhof is also the word you would use in normal speech. I wonder, does Czech have a word for I don't know if you know this, is it a German word doch? Have you ever heard that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's basically you don't have that in English, and that's irritating me. And it's something that I marveled at not existing in English and how I could not notice. It's basically when someone, for example, says, "You don't drink enough water," and you say, "Yes, I do." Instead of saying "Yes, I do," you say "Doch." Like it's such a pivotal, important word in German, and it doesn't exist in English.
I'm thinking if we have something like that.
I'm not even sure I'm explaining this properly because the concept of "Doch" simply doesn't exist in English.
I don't think so.
Speak English better than I do most of the time, of course. I'm American, so no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I'm also 20 years old, so I don't have no idea how old you are, but I know that most of this community is a little bit younger, so like that could also be a reason. And I read a lot. That does develop the vocabulary by quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you should definitely do like a mini movie together. A mini movie together. I'm not even sure what that would look like. Like your hair, thank you so much. Or maybe you mean Anne's hair.
No, definitely not. After 2 days at work, definitely not.
This hair is holding up on dry shampoo right now because I was sick for so long. But today I had to go out because I had to bring my dog to the vet. So I was like, okay, I have to make myself look somewhat presentable, if only so the vet doesn't look at me and it's like, can you actually care for your animal? I mean, you can't even care for yourself. And then that spiraled into me producing 3 videos, and that spiraled into me live stream. So, sort of holding up. Oh my god. German learning stream would be cool. I can think about that. Maybe I do that in the future, but I'm by no means a qualified educator. I would never go into the field of education. Yes.
Understand.
It's just I can't see myself ever teaching. Like maybe like if I ever get that good at a university level, but everything else, like every class being younger than university level, is I don't think it's for me. Like, if you mean us, I am Harako. I use they them pronouns, and this is Anne. She uses she her pronouns.
Yes. Also had a smirk on YouTube.
Exactly. Everyone here, check out Hayato Smirk's channel. It's amazing. It's a person recommendation. One of my absolute favorites. I mean that. I mean it with our filters. Like I watch all of your videos. Except for the mute send me one. I still have to watch that. Watch all of your videos. God loves you. Oh god. The Christians found us.
Oh no. We need to start we need to start talking about the alien teachers of the humanity. They will run away. I can guarantee that.
Wait, sorry, I didn't catch the last sentence.
I can guarantee that they will run away. I tried it on the Jehovah's Witnesses that came to our door.
Saw Jehovah's Witnesses today in the city, and the ironic part was I was walking past them and I was just like, oh god, please don't talk to me right now, because I was listening to Husband Hotel. I don't know if you've seen Husband Hotel, but
No.
it's about the princess of hell trying to redeem sinners, and the songs are very explicit, and I just the irony of having that on my ears but walking past and from God singing, I was like, I mean, okay, again, I should preface this. No hate against any religion at all. You can believe whatever you want to believe in. The only thing I ask in return is that you respect my decision, or rather the fact, it's a simple fact. I didn't decide to not believe, I can't, I don't do, to not believe in and be an atheist. And that's all I ask.
Yes.
So if we can just keep the chat free of too much religious stuff because oh my god, I did these live streams and I got so many people preaching to me and being like, "You go to hell, and there are only two genders, and
Yeah,
you went to
fine. I will
heaven."
see you there.
It's just it's exhausting to having to explain basic facts over and over again, but also simply just like, hey, I don't care. It's cool. We can all just coexist. It is fine. My pronouns are not that. My pronouns are they them. Oh god. Yeah. And Salman is here. Hi. Hi, Salman. Welcome to today's live stream. We probably alienated like half of the audience right now. But it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, is that a bad thing if they are going to preach?
Yeah, fair. That is so fair. Yeah, I'm just scared about like the people who are genuinely like not preachy and nice about the Christianity, and then I'm like, the Christians found us, and they're like, "You hate Christians." I'm like, no, just the preachy one. Please don't misunderstand. Have you ever read the Grimm brothers book of fairy tales? Yes, I have. It
Yes,
were my childhood stories. Yes, they are as
indeed.
disturbing as they sound. And yes, they're like
Yes,
the disturbing versions of them.
yes, and we love them.
I mean, who doesn't love like the ending with Rapunzel, where the prince got blinded and she gave birth to twins? I don't know why it's always twins. Or the even more
I
disturbing one of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, yes. Or when the Cinderella sisters cut away their how do you call it in English?
Heels and toes.
Their toes and heel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my childhood.
We are
Everyone
completely normal.
everyone who makes fun of German fairy tales, fair. We're not completely normal, as you can see. Yeah. Well, we had a 5-hour test. Ooh, yeah, those suck. I'm glad you survived it. Congratulations, you already did the worst part. It's over with. Oh my god. I use the sun because I can. Is that supposed to be like flirting or whatever? Because it's weird. Please don't say that. Oh god. Are you a voice actor? Neither of us is, but at the same time, we sort of are for our videos.
We kind of are, and I would love to be, but unfortunately, I can't keep up the character voice for too long. So it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I never looked into how to even like become a voice actor, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, I don't think I could do that. Especially because if I would become a voice actor in Germany, I would probably have to do like German voice acting, and I don't particularly like the German language. So yeah. I have a friend that's obsessed with Angel Dust. That's a fair obsession. Angel Dust is a fantastic character. In fact, it's one of my favorite characters from Hazbin Hotel. You don't know, but Hazbin Hotel is my current obsession. So yeah. I'm
It's
on the
been for a lot of
phone.
people, judging by my TL on Twitter.
Huh?
It's been obsession of a lot of people, judging
Yeah.
by my Twitter TL.
You have to watch it.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
so good. I love your outfit. Thank you. I mean, I don't know who you mean. We both have cool outfits.
Probably yours. I got myself my first oversized sweatshirt, and I must say, I now fully understand the concept of wearing oversized hoodies because this is freaking amazing. Like,
No
if
way.
I didn't have to go to bed, I would never take it down. It's
I
like being
100%.
wrapped in a blanket all the time, but it's not falling off when you move. And it's
Looks so
super cool.
comfy, and honestly, all my stuff is oversized and when it comes to hoodies and stuff like that. And I even have this very oversized like men's shirt, but it's so comfy when putting it on. I'm like, ah. So yeah, I get it. Oversized stuff is the best. And also, like my absolute advice is actually to look in the men's section, because the way it is like sewn, it sometimes is just way more comfortable, and often
Yes.
the fabric is of a better quality than in the women's section, which is fucked up, but it's it's true. Which I don't know why we allow them to do that, but well,
It's the fashion industry, unfortunately.
wait, what? Sorry.
It's the fashion industry, unfortunately.
Hey, answer my question if you are reading it. I'm trying, but if the I can't see your question right now. Sorry. The chat sometimes moves very quickly. I mean, we are right now over 80 people here, which is incredible. Thank you all so much for being here. It is, I appreciate it a lot. Maybe really quickly to get everyone up to speed. We're just here to answer some questions, make a Q&A. Today's guest is Ed, which is book Haiku Texty Bits, and it's so amazing that she's here because I'm a long-time fan of her channel, and I can't believe who we are at this point. And yeah, any donations during the live stream will go into my Saturday fund, and I'm just having a great time. Yay! That's a lot. Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the live stream. Oh yeah.
Sorry, my cat is playing ice hockey with a bottle cap over here. So if you hear some weird sounds, it's this monster.
Okay, I see. Special guest is actually Anne's cat, because it's a cat, and thereby, by the cat being in the stream is officially owned by the cat, obviously. Yes. May I ask how to spell the other person's name? Can you specify what you mean by the other person's? I'll just
Probably me.
yeah.
ANN.
Yeah.
Just for the name.
How are you both doing? Sorry, chat's crazy right now. No problem at all, Lila. You're doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. By the way, Lila is one of my moderators. I really appreciate all of them. They are doing a great job here right now. And I'm personally doing absolutely fantastic. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm also really hyped about this live stream. So yeah. You doing?
I'm doing okay. I now have some free days from work, so I can do other stuff.
The eyeliner. Thank you. I tried my best. It's a new style, sort of. So yeah. I'm back. My YouTube died. Yay! Yeah. Welcome back. Okay. Do you know that moment when, in the middle of your sentence, your brain just glitches out and you're like, "Are you reading this?" Yes, I'm reading the chat. Sometimes things get lost, but I'm trying my best, and you can always put whatever you want to ask us in the chat, as long as it's appropriate. You can, if I don't answer the first time because it goes so fast, you can put it twice. Just don't spam. That's just use common sense on what is spamming and what is not. I believe in you. I think you can do it. Are you guys from Canada? No. I'm from Germany, and is from
Czechia. Yeah. Nebudeš už ven teďka.
I got this necklace from my parents for graduation. It's like a Japanese kanji. It's used in words like luck or happiness, and I really, really like it. Yeah. Sadly, most people don't have common sense. Yeah, common sense is not so common. Hi, welcome. Sometimes I just look at the deleted messages.
Don't.
That is a mistake.
Don't. Never.
From German. Woher? Ich bin von Norddeutschland. Natürlich will ich es nicht genauer sagen, weil ich will mich nicht versehentlich selber doxen, aber ja, Norddeutschland.
Okay. I understood like 3 words.
3 words? I mean, that's more than nothing. I would understand not a single word if you spoke any Czech. Like,
Tak můžeme vyzkoušet někdy.
Not a single word. At some point, you have to teach me.
S radostí.
I'm doing fantastic. I never had a bad day in my life. I stole that from Volkswagen and I'm proud of it.
Půjdeš ven už. Je pozdě.
And how are you doing, Anne?
Yeah, it could be better, I suppose, because I know what's ahead of me right now, because I'm currently working on my bachelor's thesis, or I should be working. I am not as much as I should probably, but yeah, I need to do some research.
Understandable. That's stressful, right? Sorry, I just saw something in the chat, which luckily got immediately deleted. Thank you, Lila. I saw that. Much appreciated. But oh my god, why people have no shame? No shame. Please. Lila loves
Thank
the
you,
chat.
Leila. Thank you. I see it.
How old are you? Your current country's age? I don't know what you mean by country's age, but I'm 20.
24.
Are you LGBTQ? I am LGBTQIA plus. That they are in the background, which you can't see very well right now because it's very reflective. Is a pride flag. LGBTQIA plus.
I am also part. I'm under the A letter.
It's the best letter, and we will invade Denmark. Anne's pronouns are she, her. Yes.
Germany is like 300 years old.
Sorry.
I mean, if you've been like Czech Republic, we exist since 1991, but like the region has much longer history.
Yeah.
But we as Czech Republic, we are on the maps since 1991.
Yeah, it's similar for Germany. Germany itself exists for when not that long actually, but before we already like how do I say this in English? See, this is the part I only learned German in history lessons. I'm like Germany essentially before was a lot of much smaller states and groups that then became Germany. And then there was this time in history where we split up in two, and now we're one again, and everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we used to be Czechoslovakia for quite a long time, so.
Yeah. I mean, most of European countries have this very complicated, long in history because Europe is such a very culturally and ethnically diverse continent with like a very complex history. So that's the result of that. A lot of young countries whose people existed here for a long time before that.
Yeah, but just were part of some empire or something like that.
Wherefore you moved to the US instead of Germany? What did you mean? I did not move to the US. I still live in Germany.
I would never move to US.
I would also never move to the US. Not to alienate my American viewers. You have a beautiful country there. Just way too many guns.
Yes.
I prefer to live in a country without guns. It's as simple as that. Well,
yes.
Minus some other things, but healthcare is nice. Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
How many cats does she have? One. I have one cat.
Wait, y'all are back on. I joined earlier, but I said it ended after 10 seconds. After 10 seconds? No, nothing here ended after 10 seconds. I had a live stream before this, but that ended after an hour. So you must have done something weird on that. When new people. Oh yeah, okay. I love when like the chat at the same time is so full, but also you have no message you can pick out to answer, and you're just like looking at it a little bit
Hmm.
aghast and being like, "What is going on?"
Oh, hey, what are
Favorite?
both of your favorite music artists or band? I really like Sabaton personally, and then some of the like YouTube music creators like Adrian von Ziegler or the Fiector brothers and stuff like that. So metal and Celtic music.
That is so cool. I love Celtic music, and I love some metal bands definitely. But personally, I don't really have a favorite artist or even a favorite genre. I said this before when it came to my Spotify rap last year. According to Spotify, I listened to over 83 genres. I didn't even know that many existed. And from my top 5, I only recognized one genre. Like that was how bizarre my music taste was that year, and it's cool. I enjoy that about that, like having all these different things I listen to. But I could never be like a huge fan of a music artist. I was before, but now there are just so many different ones I like. I would have to be fan of so many of them, and I don't have the energy or time for that. Though when it comes to what I like right now, it would definitely be the Cersei saga from Epic the Musical. Absolutely recommend, and I really like the artist behind that, Jay. And for him, it's a bit different because I'm also following him on TikTok, and he does all these funny TikToks, and I'm always like, so I like him as a content creator influencer, so to say, as well. And obviously the Husband Hotel songs. Again, when it comes to them, I'm not a fan of a particular artist, but damn, they are good. And I listen to this playlist. I just mentioned before how I listen to it in the city, and it's really good. Yes. Just in case you didn't see it the first time, I wanted to say again how much I love the hair and makeup combo. Is it Hana or Hana? It's neither. So my full online name is Hanako, and it's spelled Hanako. So if you shorten that to Hana, which is completely fair, it would be just Hana. Yes. Look, I even struggle with spelling something so simple when it comes from the top of my head. I'm like,
No, but it's good that you are saying that because I wanted to ask about that. Because like Hannah is quite a common name in Czech. Actually, my mom's name is Hannah, and my grandma's name was Hannah.
yeah,
So,
In German is also a very common name. Actually, so common. I had
but I wasn't sure how to write it,
yeah. I
like
mean,
the
there
German
is a
version.
name with a lot of variation, right? I have this funny story because in my year in school, in my grade, we had two Hannahs. I didn't know that. I thought they were one and the same person. I thought they were one and the same person for 3 years because not only did we have two Hannahs, we were not in the same class with neither of them. They looked similar. And it wasn't particularly like I knew that one of my friends was friends with Hannah, but I wasn't like I thought it was just straight up the same person. And I watched them. I swear, honestly, at this point, I think they were the same person, and then in 11th grade they split. I cannot explain it any other way. I swear we only had this one Hannah. I don't know when, but the other just she stumbled out of nowhere and became my friend. I was like, wait, you're not the same person. So. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. I love yellow. What's your favorite color?
Mine is blue.
I love how we both have a favorite color on the wall and it's like obvious. I mean, obviously with me you can see it as well because LED lights, but it's fun. No, what I meant was that I joined late and shortly after I joined. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Well, welcome to this live stream then. We decided actually in the last one to just switch over to mobile stream and make one together because I don't know, that was really fun. And I'm also really hyped that I get to make a stream. I just work. I'm sorry, I'm calm about that one. Yes, still calm.
What's your cat name? Her name is Luthien.
Which is such a cool name because it's from Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Hey, the one wearing yellow is Hana. Okay. Lina's just informing the new people. Speak German. Ich meine, ich kann Deutsch fließend sprechen, das ist überhaupt kein Problem. Ist immerhin meine Muttersprache. Wobei ich manchmal echt denke, ich vergesse sie langsam. Aber ich glaube, man würde mich nicht verstehen, wenn ich Deutsch weiterhin rede. Und der Rest im Chat auch nicht. Von daher, hier hast du deinen kurzen deutschen Monolog, aber danach switch ich wieder zu Englisch.
Every fourth word, I would say.
Did you understand
Fourth.
what I said? Then you probably wouldn't understand me, so it's... Oh my god. God, yellow shirt girl is so pretty. Thank you. I'm not a girl, but I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
They have the spirit.
Yes. Oh my god. Hey y'all, so cute. Oh, thank you. Hi, I'm back from school. Hi, Charles. Welcome back from school. I'm not sorry, that sounded. Just welcome and welcome to the main stream. She's like a fairy. Can't pronounce that I am, but I take the fairy compliment. I mean, fairies are cool.
Oh yes.
Either of you Harry Potter fans, what house would you be in? And
Not particularly. I mean, I know that the series exists. I saw the movies, and that's about it. I'm not like any hardcore fan.
I used to be. I read all the books, watched all the movies multiple times, both and in multiple languages. My perspective on what house I would be has changed, but my standard answer is usually Ravenclaw. Still, it has to be said, I'm not a fan of it anymore, considering to, problematic behavior concerning the author.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk
Or
about
like
No.
we don't talk about the dead person. That's what I wanted to say.
So have you heard the news what she did recently?
Yes, I did, unfortunately.
Yeah. Why can't we have good things? We just want to be happy, please. Let everyone just coexist and be happy. Mm. My eyes are two different colors. That's really cool. It's called heterochromia, and it's very fascinating on a genetic level, and also it looks awesome. Did you know that there
It
are
does.
3 different types of heterochromia?
How many?
3.
Oh, I know. I actually know them, but I don't know how they are called.
I also forgot that. But there's the one where each eye has a completely different color. Then there's when the inner part of the eye is different from the outer part, and then where it's basically like half of the eye.
Yeah. I
And
had
they
a character once that had like the part of the eye, different color. I didn't do anything with that story.
Super cool. Do you guys like the show Stranger Things? I just have to know. I love Stranger Things. What about you?
Never seen it.
No, I get it. I actually at first did not want to watch it because I am a scaredy cat and I cannot deal with horror of any kind. Well, the thing is, that's not actually true. Psychological horror is mostly fine for me. And I, for the longest time, thought I couldn't do horror overall, but that was because most horror movies and games utilize jump scares, and that's actually what I can't handle. Which I now learned is very common in the autistic community because it gives you such a sensory overload the moment it happens, right? And it's so loud. For example, what I really enjoy is, have you watched Demon Slayer?
Partially.
Okay, probably not the newest season then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, without spoilers, there's just one moment where a demon appears. Shocker! And he appears in the doorframe, and instead of making like a loud jump scare, it is just from one moment you hear the background noises, like the insects and everything, and the music, and it stops. It's like a reverse jump scare where you still have this uneasy feeling because it's suddenly gone, and then you zoom out and you have this person. It's like it's scary, but it's not like I can handle it, and I love that. But yeah. So that's completely detached from the original topic. What I wanted to say is, I didn't want to watch it at first, Stranger Things, because it is very horror heavy, right? And the first time I watched it, I hid behind my mom. I did that for the most time. But I absolutely fell in love with the characters, and so it happened that now I love all of it. I just recently watched multiple people reacting to all 4 seasons of Stranger Things again because I got back into it to like through one video, and I don't know. I personally really like watching reaction videos. Should I give you 100 euros? I mean, it would be appreciated, but only do it if you want to and if you can financially. That's like, yeah. If you do, just know that any donation goes to my surgery fund and is greatly appreciated.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
12% from 1%. Oh my god, Lila, please don't let it die. I watched Stranger Things right after the third season came out, and I finished it in 2 days. Wow, that's impressive, but I totally get it.
Like when we were on the subject of horrors, this one is the only horror I can survive. So
Ooh, I have not. I don't know that.
it's probably the most precious book I have, to be fair. It's one of those special collection, like collectible editions with the silver pages and like the beautiful cover.
That's cool.
Very expensive, but I love it.
It's worth it though sometimes. Like especially like I'm a collector. When I like a book, I need to own it. Similarly with anime, which is so difficult, right? You would think they want to sell you this stuff, but to actually get a Blu-ray of an anime in English dub, even if the English dub exists, is so difficult. Even sometimes the Japanese dub. It's just I don't know why they make it so difficult to buy. And it bothers me as a collector. The thing is, when it comes to streaming services, either when you subscribe to one or when you buy stuff, for example, within Amazon Prime or something, you don't actually own that. They can still take it down. This is what I hate about so much. I mean, I loved collecting before, but now it has one more purpose. I really want to be able to watch my series when I want to watch my series.
Yes.
I want to support the artists by doing that. Because at some point, you will have to subscribe to so many different streaming services to see and like to watch what you want to watch that I would honestly be like, piracy, yeah, that's not such a bad concept. Like, fuck all
Yes.
this subscription services.
That's why we sail under the black flag.
But then again, I still want to support the original artist. So when I like something, I would definitely still, and I do that even when I watch it on Crunchyroll, and I have a Crunchyroll subscription. I would still buy the Blu-ray, but it's getting increasingly harder to find these, and I'm like, why? You produce them, you want to sell them, don't you? I'm calm.
I love that Lovecraft book, The Silver Leaf, is amazing. It is like it's the most beautiful book I have in my collection currently. And the worst thing is, I was in Vienna at the beginning of February, and I was in Thalia to take a look at manga, and they had these collections and like Sherlock Holmes and the stories of Thousand and One Night. And they were super cheap for this type of book. Like it was like 35 euros. And I was, why are you doing this to me? I would buy it in a second if I wasn't going to Salzburg the next day and had to drag that in my backpack. Like these ginormous heavy books. I would buy both of them or whatever would catch my fancy. I'm still salty about that.
And sometimes when they beautifully decorate, and then you see like these books, and they're like, oh, "You want to steal all my money, but I'm so here for it."
Yes.
How many genders are there? That is very difficult to define. There are more than two, and that's basically the only thing you can say for sure. But that's okay because genuinely we can categorize things as like male, female, and non-binary, and all three are absolutely valid. In non-binary, you have certain sublabels, but these are the three you should definitely know and be familiar with. And it simply means that typically we think in a gender binary, which is not accurate to biological and societal reality, but it is what has been prevalent for the past centuries. So it's still very ingrained in our culture and thinking. And non-binary simply means someone who does not. Oh God, this person still wants to insist on two. I see it now. Anyway, non-binary, you can just remember, is someone who does not fall into this gender binary. And there are more than X, Y, and YY. YY doesn't even exist. No, even when we talk about a biological understanding of sex, not gender, then different things. But even if we talk about a biological understanding, we typically look at 4 different things. And there's first like the presentation of physical attributes like genitalia. Then there is the gametes, which is like whether you produce sperm or egg cells. Then there's chromosomes, and then there's hormones levels. The thing is, each of these hypothetically is on the spectrum itself. There are all presentations of physical attributes that do not fall into the gender binary. You can have XX chromosome, so the female chromosome, and produce and present completely male, because the gene that actually makes you male is on a different chromosome. It's not on the Y chromosome. The Y chromosome just prevents another gene from activating, and that other gene would then would stop or activate the gene that makes you male. It is a complicated process, and this is the fascinating part about this. You could be XY and present completely female, because it's not just about your chromosomes, because the actual genes defining that are not on the Y chromosome or the second X chromosome, so to say. And the thing is, there's also the thing about hormone levels, right? That's another thing that I mentioned. And hormone levels is one, how much of a certain hormone do you produce? And yes, both man and female and everyone in between has both estrogen and testosterone. But it's not just about how much do you produce, but also can your body do something with that? For example, imagine you have the required testosterone levels to typically be considered male or develop as male, but you do not have the receptors for it, because again, the receptors, so the cells that actually know what to do with that information with the testosterone, are coded for on a different gene. So if that gene for some reason is faulty and you don't have the receptors, you will still present as female despite having the accurate amount of testosterone. And it goes on and on and on. You see, development of sex is a very multifaceted, very complicated process, a very fascinating one at that. And each of these variables can be influenced and therefore influence how you present. And that makes it possible for people, even on a biological level, to fall in between. Another fascinating study done on that talks actually about the brain. So these other things were mostly not brain related, but also they were, because everything is connected. But let's talk about the brain for a second. We tried to find and study differences in male and female brains, so to say, like some tendency for like a statistical difference, and they found some. I think it was 3 or 6, I can't remember quite, but it was either 3 or 6 areas in the brain that could actually be attributed to be male or female. But here's the thing, you can have a completely male body and then a brain that presents female. And that is what we see, what this study has found, that we see in trans people. They have a brain that actually has the attribute of the gender they identify with, and it doesn't match the body. And here's the next really incredible thing. We were talking about 3 to 6 different areas in the brain. So what if one area is male and the other area is female presenting? That is possible. That is entirely possible. And then you have what we call mosaic brains. And then you get people like me who are completely non-binary. And there is still so much, so much to be done on it. And it's a highly fascinating subject. And to deprive yourself of the joy of figuring this out and seeing the complexity in humanity and what we can be is really sad. You can continue to insist that there's only 2 genders, but it's just for a fact that it's not scientific reality. Not biologically, not society, on a societal level. And you don't have to take my word for it. There are sources for it. You can look it up. Google is free. By all means, go and Google. And the science is still in the in the process of figuring out more and discovering this wonderful world of diversity. It's like, what if you would say there's only 2 colors and you refuse to acknowledge any other color in the world. And let's assume your refusal to acknowledge those, even though they're right in front of you, actually leads you to not seeing the others. How much beauty would you deprive yourself of? You could see the whole spectrum of color, but you insist that there is only two. What a sad existence. If you can, open your brain just a tiny little bit and look beyond what you have been taught so far. Because yes, everyone who says, oh, haven't you studied 5th grade biology? Yes, in 5th grade biology, for in unfathomable reasons, biology is dumbed down a little bit. And then we are talking about 2 sexes, 2 genders. But if you learn anything beyond that, high school, university, you will find that there is more. And that is actually cool, really fascinating, and that the whole process is highly complicated, positive, and beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So, yes, there's more than 2. That's the short answer. But if you insist on there only being 2, you're refusing sound science and facts. And I would advise you to look into it because it's cool. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's really cool. Sorry, it was such a long rant. But I love educating
okay.
about that.
That was too much biology for me, but I agree 100%.
Oh, God. Sophie again in the chat said there's only 2 genders. Again, I can't repeat this whole process again. I will give you a video to look up that I can absolutely recommend on the topic because he is much more educated on this than I am as of now. I strive to be more educated on it. And it has all the sources if you want to fact check. Over 100 sources. And he explains it in a way better way because he has been an educator for years and I have not been. But yeah, look this up. It's a good video. It's one of my favorite sources when it comes to this subject, explaining this. You don't have to. Nobody forces you. But if you want to look at the facts and broaden your horizon just a tiny little bit, you can do that by just looking this up. It is free. Everyone can access it. How many genders are there? More than 2. That's the simple answer. I'm non-binary. I fall into the 3rd category of more than 2. Oh my god, hello, can someone reply to me? Hi, welcome.
Oh, not really, if you are acting like this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I was raised by strict Christians, so I'm more familiar with only 2 genders. And that's fair. This is what I'm saying. There are people who have never had the chance to learn about this, and that's on the one hand sad. I wish education was more broader spread, but it's not your fault. Absolutely not. And this is why I'm saying here, there's a source you can go to, you can educate yourself, and there are people online who make this information available. You don't have to stick to the limited knowledge you have been given. You have the ability now with the internet, and you have internet when you're in my chat right now, to go beyond that. Again, absolutely not your fault. And as long as you're respectful about it, I will answer your questions because that's absolutely what I love to do. Sorry, I mean, this is not quite the topic of the stream, but yes. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Nissan, welcome back. I know the greeting wasn't for me, but still, welcome.
Yes, of course. This generation is ruined. No. How can you say this about any generation? I could also say, oh, boomers destroyed the economy. Why? Why do we generalize like that? We can try to breach these generational gaps and try to find common ground and live and coexist and be peaceful and just enjoy the world together and try to save it together. That would be wonderful. Respectfully, what do you go by? Thank you for the question. I use they, them pronouns and use the she, her pronouns.
Yes. I think Nissan is start for your attention.
Well, let's try to just get you distracted from the chat. Yeah, no worries. The thing is, if it's asked respectfully, I like answering questions. That's no problem. And I like educating people. The problem is with people who are not as respectful. Thoughts on children at the age of 5 starting to transition. Okay, I need to make one thing at this point really clear. If someone transitions at the age of 5, what that means is a social transition. A social transition refers to people just being addressed by their preferred pronouns and name. And yes, people at the age of 5 can know if they're trans. There are some people who know that at that such young age. Some people do not. And all that it means to transition at the age of 5 is that a child comes to you and says, hey, I would like to use these pronouns. And then you use these pronouns. And the beautiful thing is, if they are wrong and they are growing up in an accepting and loving household, they can later say, hey, by the way, I would like to change back to these, and that's also completely okay. There's no
one's bragging. Hannah is explaining, so you better listen.
Thank you. There's no reason for fear mongering. Children are not in danger, especially not by the trans community. And it's okay to socially transition. No one is harmed. At least the only harm comes from people who try to say how wrong this is and force children into boxes. It's really not that difficult. No child gets surgery. That's what I should say. There's no reason for this fear. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It sounds like Nissan is starved for your attention. Maybe
Sorry,
give them
Nissan.
some.
I didn't mean to ignore you. There was an important topic to address. Do you feel that the parents can be a big role in this thought and influence? In this thought and influence? No, I don't. And there's actually some case. A case. There was one boy. That was before, like, I think early 1900s, but I'm not quite sure. And when he was born, sadly, a circumcision went wrong. And so to make it easier for him, so to say, that he was grown up, like he was raised as a girl, in the hopes that, I don't know, he wouldn't notice, whatever. And he was really uncomfortable with that. And obviously, this is not the story of a trans person. This boy was born a boy and then raised as a girl, even though he wasn't. He was a cis man his whole life, and being raised as a girl made him uncomfortable. You cannot be forced into a trans identity. That is fear mongering, and it's not true. The only thing that will change by having an accepting environment is how likely you will be to survive it, being trans. Because yes, the suicide rates are high, but not because they are trans, but because of how the people around them treat them, how society treats them. You cannot be forced into being trans. You're born trans or you're not, and that's it. I was very lucky to be in a very accepting household where I had the freedom of expression my whole life. And at some point, I realized I was a binary, and my parents are supportive of that, and that helped me so, so much. Doctors, good doctors, will not start hormone therapy or any sort of surgery as young as 5 years old. That does not happen. I say good doctors because everyone who does it is not a good doctor. That does not happen. The earliest medical intervention that is not social transition is puberty blockers. Puberty blockers can be given to avoid forcing a child through puberty. They are not okay with, and they are completely reversible. As soon as you go off the puberty blockers, you will go through normal puberty. There are minimal side effects. They are safe. And honestly, at this point, I don't know why we are, as a society, are discussing this when this is clearly a medical issue and should be decided by medical professionals and not by some social warriors. I don't know what the point of this is. Sorry. I'm kind of drained from too much stuff, but I'm glad you go to me. Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't get that message. I need more context. What is going on here? How do you summarize that?
A lot of explaining.
A lot of explaining.
Trying to broaden people's horizons while actually talking to a wall to most extent, I would say, unfortunately.
Definitely. Someone just reminded me that I needed to find God, and I don't get it. How did you lose him again? Yeah, we can always have a respectful conversation about these topics. The only thing that bothers me is when people spread false information, use fear-mongering tactics, and are just overall not respectful. And if you have been taught wrong information, that is okay. We can talk respectfully about this. Okay. But yeah, other than that, do you have other questions? We're doing this together, and I know for this one I probably have more of the expertise on the topic because I'm directly.
Oh yes, much more.
Yeah, but yes. Look at here. Thank you. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Need to calm down from that. Oh my god. Hi. Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. We have a special guest, and we just talk about everything that comes up in the chat. Mostly our both expertise lies in haiku and certain anime and writing. We are writers. Oh, thank you for the explanation. No problem. Anonymity. I can't pronounce it usually.
Anonymous.
But it's I'm always happy to answer questions. Oh, jeez.
Oh dear, it's past midnight already. Ooh.
Huh?
Time's flying.
Yeah.
Time's flying. Past
What
midnight.
What long-term study do you have to support your claim that puberty blockers doesn't affect hormones post-use? I don't have a long-term study on hand right now because it's not my job. I'm doing this out of my free time, and oh god, I cannot even talk right now. But if you want to have an assessment on whether puberty blockers are safe, I would recommend looking up the worldwide healthcare standards for these. Those are the professionals, and they say puberty blockers are safe. You don't have to believe me. You can look it up. Google is free. The healthcare organizations say puberty blockers are safe. It should be up to them because, by God, none of us are professionals in this. Thank you so much, Hannah Pro. Both of you are beautiful. Oh, thank you. I totally agree. Especially, I'm jealous of Anne's sweater. Like, look at that. It's so cute.
It looks kind of Aztec-y, doesn't it? Like from
It looks so cool,
Aztec
yeah.
Empire.
I really like the patterns. Oh, I'm pretty sure you had the interview. How was it? I had the interview. I'm so upset because afterwards I had so many more things where I was like, oh, there you should have said that. There you should have said this. I think overall it went well. But again, I have to be in the top 4 out of 15 people. I somehow don't feel like I've accomplished that. We will see. I don't want to think about it. I'm stressed.
Writers, what have you two wrote? We have channels dedicated to writing.
Yes. That's what I also said. I'm a writer, not I'm an author. I've not authored a book yet, but I do consider myself a writer because most of my job consists of me writing stories, and according to how this channel goes, fairly successfully, I'd say. Same for you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm working on a book, but that's probably a long time ahead.
Yeah. I also had ideas for original books, but I can never see myself actually sitting down and finishing such a long project. For me, that's just unfathomable. I mean, my mother is an author. I don't know how she does it. It's like, y'all, you're so angelic. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Except if you mean angelic in the terms of angelic like Hasbin Hotel, then that's the hugest, biggest offense ever. I don't want to be compared to Adam. But I don't think you. Sorry, it lives rent free in my head. I will quickly get myself some more water because I'm getting way too warm. You got this, Anne. I believe in you.
I mean, if they send some interesting questions, why not? Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So if you have any questions for me personally, you can ask now. I will try to answer. How has your day been? Quite well. I was at work. Fortunately, it was quite a calm day, not many people. Do you guys like the show Stranger Things? I've never seen it. Hannah does, apparently.
Did you know what's
I love your sweater. Thank you. I love it too.
Yeah. You know what a really fun fact is? You can hear the difference between warm and cold water. They sound different, and you can hear it. Isn't that cool? Best of luck. I think you would have been would have to be in the top choices. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I have no frame of reference. That's what makes me so nervous. And obviously, it's really hard to get a frame of reference when you consider so many people from different countries because everyone has a different educational standard. It's not like you can give me just a GPA. For example, GPA is completely reversed in Germany versus USA. As far as I understand it, GPA, the best GPA in the USA would be 4.0, right? That would be sort of the worst GPA you could get in Germany, and the best GPA you could get in Germany is 1.0. Well, technically, although not very like mathematically, you can get even better. You get 0.7, I think, is the best, maybe 0.6, but that is so rarely achieved. Have you seen the sunlight before? I have. It's pretty, but I prefer being inside.
Yes, we are vampires. Where's this weather from? I have no idea.
Can't even drink. I'm getting an autism test soon, LMAO. Oh, congratulations, Noel. To clarify, not necessarily congratulations on autism. It can be a disability. I have it myself, it sucks. But getting a test, that's huge. Congratulations.
What's your personal opinion on games? Which games? Be more specific.
Board games, video games. Those are two.
I mean, probably, but yeah.
I people mostly refer to video games, and that's sad because I wanted to talk about board games. Not really, but my dad is a huge board game nerd and he has a ton. And he's always annoyed with me because I prefer like these simple board games like memory and stuff. My absolute favorite, like pattern recognition and stuff, that's my cup of tea. And then he plays some that take like 5 hours, have like so many different strategies and stuff, and I'm like just like, I'm bored. Can we go?
Hey, and what's your favorite genre of music? Metal and Celtic. If
Do you
that's a
know
genre.
have you seen do you know like folk music? It's like this one specific artist on TikTok who does this, and that sounds really cool.
Probably not.
Send you a link later. I think you might enjoy it.
Okay.
Has very much fallen into a fantasy book, but I will betray my kingdom, but also not vibes. I'm just thinking Celtic is nice.
Video games, yes, that's still quite broad, but I love playing video games. Not all of them, of course, but yeah, I quite enjoy spending my time playing video games.
We're being back to being like Yaku and Kuro because I don't play any video games at all almost. At most I play Minecraft or The Sims. So like it's not really my world. My sister does play a lot and she's really good at it. I never got into it.
I actually found a super cool game like 2 days ago. It's called Unheard, and I was thinking about playing it on stream at some point. So it's kind of like a detective game, but kind of paranormal-ish, I suppose, where you listen to the place of crime, and you can walk around and listen to different people, and then collect the information and put it together what happened on that crime scene, and it's super cool.
Yeah.
So I want to play it on stream at some point.
Are you all gay? Respectfully, I'm part of the LGBTQIA plus community, and Ennis.
I'm also part, but not gay.
Yeah, we are.
I'm in quotation marks only asexual.
That's fair. I'm full on asexual and grey romantic, so it's a comfy space on the spectrum, and we're gonna invade Denmark.
Why Denmark? What does everyone has against Denmark?
it's not against them. Like someone at some point said that there are more asexuals statistically than people in Denmark, so that means we could invade Denmark.
okay.
So now it's the running joke in the community: we will invade Denmark.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
on
know.
board with that.
I don't know how that came to be, but now the asexual gender is invading Denmark, and it's so funny because you have all these comments when like these comics when people like joking about gay agenda, there is no gay agenda, and all the other sexualities, yeah, no, we don't have. We just want to live peacefully, and then you have the asexual. Want to invade Denmark? Like we asexuals are just like the little unhinged part of that community nobody pays attention to.
Yes. Oy, oy, oy.
I'm era isn't gender fluid. That's cool. You're welcome here. This is a safe space. Do it hard.
Oy, oy.
I love how
Anything?
sometimes in between, always the chat goes quiet, and it's like you have a breather, but at the same time, it's like this is too quiet. This is us. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I will probably have to go quiet completely soon.
Mm.
So yeah.
So fair.
If you have any questions, shoot it at us because I will have to go soon.
Let's make a fast question round if you have any. The thing is, I also didn't plan on streaming this long today because again, I already worked the whole day and I was like exhausted. But also, oh, on that note, everybody, I started my reaction channel again, so check that out if you like. I'm straight. That's cool. You can be straight. Do that. Have fun. This is a safe space for you too. But I mean, yeah, everyone is welcome as long as they're respectful.
Yes.
You guys are both so pretty. Thank you. Please do not call us ladies. That is weird. At least I think so. Especially because I'm not a woman. I don't know how many times I have to say this.
I don't care anymore.
I don't want to sound rude, but how long will you continue streaming? Because I'm tired, but I want to continue watching you stream. No problem, Noel. First of all, sleep should always prioritize over any of my content or streams. But yeah, we won't stream for that much longer. Anne has to go soon, and I also should at some point get some rest. Still have to take the makeup off. I hate that so much about makeup. If you put it on, you also have to take it off.
Okay, so if anyone has questions, shoot it. You have like 8 minutes.
Non-binary people reproduce. Some of them can, some of them can't. Just like some women are fertile and some women are infertile. Same for men. Some can, some can't. It's simple as that. How can you check the Discord after the stream? Of course, Nissan. No problem at all. But I probably after the stream won't have much time to spend on the Discord anything because after every stream I'm really exhausted. I like your makeup, thank you.
It's surprisingly difficult to stream. It's surprisingly difficult to stream. Always thinking of something to say.
Absolutely. Like, first of all, you have to be like throughout the whole stream, like respectful, keep like restrained and entertaining. It's not much of an effort in itself because I enjoy this. I genuinely like this and enjoy interacting with guys, but it does wear away at your like social battery and energy. And I most of the times don't notice. Like at the end of the stream, I will be like, everything is fine, and then I turn off and I'm like, oh, this went well. Where does the exhaustion come from?
Yes.
Only times I notice on stream, because again I'm having so much fun, is when I stream for really long or I had a really bad day, and then in the middle, like my ADHD and autistic symptoms just get a lot worse, or I even dissociate. That's when I notice, and that's when it's like a clear sign of, oh, okay, this was too much. But yeah, I have a hard time regulating that.
I'm staying single forever. That's also not a bad thing. You
Yeah,
can be
that's
single and
what I'm
happy.
looking at. I mean, I personally don't know yet what the future for me. I am currently in a relationship with my partner, and I absolutely adore them. But I, for example, could never imagine getting married, which is partially because I like being in a polyamorous relationship, and I'm not allowed to marry. I'm not allowed to marry multiple people, which sucks. But yeah. Do you have kids? No,
No,
no.
and I hope I will never have.
Exactly
Really.
what I'm thinking. Um, no shade to everyone who wants kids. If you want kids, that's fantastic. If you have kids, you go, you do you. But I'm child free by choice, and this will not change. I will at some point get an operation to make this absolutely, absolutely definitive. I don't want kids. Not my thing. I must get going now. Have a good day, and Hannah, thank you so much, Noel. Thank you so much for your donation. It's really appreciated. Thank you. Have a wonderful day as well. Uh, I'll hear that when you see you, but I can't. Like, you guys are funny and really great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Whoever is on the left. You are on the left, Hannah.
I don't think they mean me though. I think might be switched for them because I don't play games. So, what games do you play?
It's not, you are on the left. But okay, I play a lot of RPGs, I play a lot of simulation games, and well, that's about it. I suppose I play a lot of indie games lately because, as we know, the AAA publishers do not care about player base and
Yeah.
are just after money. So EA and Ubisoft and all these big companies won't see a dime from me.
Okay, yeah, if you actually meant me, I don't really game. This chair is just because it's comfortable, and I sit here quite a lot editing videos and also recording them. So that is kind of necessary after just today I spent perhaps 6 hours recording and editing. So yes, but I do play The Sims and Minecraft. Oh, and also someone asked how you were gone for a second.
Yeah, I noticed. Sorry.
Someone also asked how old are you, and I'm not sure who they're referring to. If you're referring to me, I'm 20 years old. Yes,
I'm 24.
which I find so hard to believe. Like, not because you don't look like 24, but because like imagine this age gap between us of like 4 years. I'm like, how does it work?
I'm old.
Private chat with Tokoyami. Okay, that's me. Hey, no problem. I will check it later. Um, my tongue's blue. That is cool. What have you eaten though? Because if that doesn't sound something that should occur naturally in humans. We did have a dog before in Eurasia, and she had a blue tongue. Like, actually, it's purple and spotted. And you know how the Chow Chow has a blue tongue? It's because the Eurasia is a mix of Chow Chow, Khitan, and Samoyeda. Oh, that to say that in English. Who cares?
I don't either.
She had this cool purple tongue with like spots on it, and yeah. But in humans, it should not occur unless you have eaten something that dyes your mouth.
Are you
Are you
guys family? No, we are not related even in the slightest.
We're from
Yeah.
completely different countries, neighboring countries, but still completely different. Oh my god, have you heard of the girl on TikTok who was like, "Oh, like European countries are like this is the same as like U.S. states, and they're
Oh
just as
yeah.
similar as U.S. states." I saw that. I made a sketch about it, and I was like, "Fuck." Like that was wild to me. But yeah, obviously, if I would just go to Czech, I completely understand like everyone there, like, right?
What talent do
Oh,
you guys have? Writing. We are good at that.
yeah, writing, and I think I would arguably say I am also not too bad at drawing. Drew the Hasbro characters in one of the last streams. Yeah.
I unfortunately do not possess any artistic abilities. All the most I can draw is a stickman,
Well, writing is also artistic.
but I can play piano.
That is
Somewhat.
cool. Oh my god. By the way, how many subs do you have? I have 19,400 subscribers. It's not.
And I'm on 17k.2 or 17.2k.
Aside
now.
from Tiny, we are like the biggest Haikyuu text-viewer channels at the moment that are still active. And I swear to God, I will catch up to Tiny. That is my life goal now. Someday I will catch up to Tiny. I've been eating something to make my tongue blue. Yeah, okay. That see, that makes sense. That's cool. I like those stuff. I missed you guys. Yay, we're here. Hi, welcome. I enjoyed the end of the stream more than the start when I joined. Okay. We take notes. I mean, this was our first time streaming like this together, so we're still getting into the that is if you want to repeat this.
Okay, I will have to go.
That's fine.
Apologies to everyone who just joined, but unfortunately my battery is very low.
I doubt anyone will take it personally. I loved having you here. It was fantastic. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for the invitation.
No problem at all. I would definitely do this again. I hope you do.
We have to agree on some day again.
Yeah, absolutely. That was wonderful. So I can't believe I'm streaming with my idol here, okay? But yeah, if you have to go, no problem. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day, and good luck with your bachelor work.
Thank you. We will talk soon again.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Okay. I don't really know how these YouTube streams where you stream together work yet, but seems like I can just continue like this. So we will go on for a little bit longer, just with me this time. Yes. Also, let me quickly find something. Huh. Where are you from? What country? I'm from Germany. I'm from Germany, and I still live here as of now, that is. Need to find a few things. I'll be right back with you. Okay. Hello to everyone who just joined. Yeah, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Today's live stream is a little bit chaotic and just left. We had a guest up until now. You can talk me about you can ask me about anything as long as it's appropriate. There's a little bit of a Q&A live stream. I will gladly answer questions as long as they're respectful, even in regards to stuff like gender and everything, as long as it's respectful. That is all I'm asking. And yeah, every donation that I get in today's live stream will go straight into my surgery fund. I'm currently gathering money for my top surgery. So if you can donate, but only if you can and if you want to, please consider that. And yes, who did your makeup? I did my makeup. I did my makeup myself. If you can't donate but still want to support me, you can always watch my videos. That also helps me out a lot. I'll be right back with you. 1 second. In the pinned message right now, you can find 2 links, one of which being my reaction channel that I just started again to upload to, and the other being Hayato Smirk's channel. That was the guest we had on today. I really, really like your content. I can really recommend it. Please check that out if you want to. Money for what kind of surgery? Top surgery. I'm non-binary and I'm female presenting, and top surgery is a kind of gender affirming surgery to make me feel more comfortable in my body. What do you identify as? I identify as non-binary. I use they them pronouns. I don't use any specific sub-label. Yes. Are you going somewhere? No, I didn't plan to leave the room today. Oh my god, thank you so much. Going to Glasgow a few days ago. Sharing the love. Oh my god, thank you. Stop, that is really, I appreciate that so much. Oh my god. Thank you a lot. It means the world to me, and it will really help me out in the long run, so thank you. Yeah, it's incredible. Thank you. It's so cool. What does top surgery do? Top surgery removes the breast tissue. So it essentially creates a flat chest that will give me a more androgynous look, so a little bit more in between the gender binary. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Thank you so much. And my pronouns are actually they, them, but I really appreciate the compliment. You're so cool. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Pretty. Thank you, guys. I'm from Argentina. That's cool. I've never been to Argentina, but sounds like a cool country. No, I'm broke, so I can't give you any money. That is completely fine. Again, only donate if you can. And if you want to, it's much appreciated. But again, if you can't, that's also fine. And just by being here, perhaps watching my content, liking, or leaving a comment, you help me out a lot. Believe me, this channel here is monetized, so anything you do on my channel, if you just tell me your favorite emoji in the comments, it would already be greatly appreciated. What's your favorite animal? I can't really choose. My special interest is biology, and as such, I know a huge variety of animals. They're just amazing and cool, so I can't choose between those. Do you play Roblox? No, I do not. Do you know that? You remind me of Bianca D'Angelo from Percy Jackson. I think that's such a huge compliment. Oh my god, as long as I don't die, that would be nice. But yes, oh my god, I'm so happy. Who's your favorite YouTuber? It depends on the niche. When it comes to the things I'm doing, like Haikyuu text YouTuber, I would definitely say Hayato. The guest we had on today is my favorite Haikyuu text YouTuber at the moment. But any other niche, I have different YouTubers I like a lot. Do you listen to music? Yes, I do. And we also have background music on here today. Do you play Fortnite? No, I do not play Fortnite, actually. I switched to my computer. Yay, Lena's back! Hi, welcome back. You know my comment. I'm sorry, that was absolutely not my intention. Sometimes things get lost in the rush of it. So, yeah. Because of my friend, I'm now obsessed with Husband Hotel again. That's a good obsession. I love Husband Hotel. Hi, what's your age? I'm 20 years old. I'm 20 years old. I do not play Roblox. Nope. Why did that scare me? Look, please only subscribe if you enjoy me, my content, or these live streams, and I'll try my best to continue giving you quality content and doing more of these sessions more frequently. If you just like me as a person, you can also check out my other channels. Again, one of the first link in the pinned comment goes to my reaction channel, where I currently do My Hero Academia reactions. And starting on Monday, I will start Hell of a Boss reactions. I did definitely not know what I got myself into for that one. Sorry for slow chats. My keyboard is lagging. No problem at all. How old are you? I am 20 years old. Yes. Sorry. And I will not bark. Why should I bark? I'm not a dog. You got a new sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my content. and I will try to make live streams like these more frequently. The Discord link can be found when you go onto my channel, and then in the About section of my channel, everyone can join the Discord. Just please remember to be respectful and read the rules carefully. We have moderators there to make sure everyone is safe and that it's a safe space. What's the next video going to be about? On this channel, the next video is going to be about Bokaku Kuroken. It's gonna be like a one-shot that is on the more fluff side. Please don't spam. And on my reaction channel, today's video was a reaction to My Hero Academia episode 6 of season 1. And on Monday, we get the first reaction to Hell of a Boss, which, oh my god, it was difficult to edit. There's so much I could not show on YouTube, even though that is on YouTube. It was interesting. And I want to make a room tour video because it was much requested on my Hanako Kozumi channel, hopefully after at least this weekend sometime. That isn't saying right now. Yeah, sadly happens sometimes. Okay, interesting. What's the hard thing in the back? It's a lamp. It's wait, it's just a simple lamp. But I think it looks really cool. First of all, I like the red light, and I like how the shadows and the light falls. It looks like it has wings. Also, next to it, we have a Haikyuu poster. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. My walls are also yellow, but you can't really see that right now due to the LED lights. I really need to rewatch Husband Hotel to find the motivation to do something else other than listening to the music. Fair. And every rewatch of Husband Hotel is absolutely worth it. I love it. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to today's live stream. You can ask me whatever you want as long as it's appropriate and respectful. What type of music hypes you up? Ooh, definitely the Haikyuu soundtrack. Like the Haikyuu soundtrack is such a hype. Like even when I just want and need energy to doing specifically sport and physical activities, I will watch a Haikyuu episode, and I will immediately be motivated. I don't know what it is about that anime that is so invigorating and just like energy and everything. What Hogwarts house do you think the Percy Jackson's character design? Okay, this is funny because I'm currently doing on my YouTube channel a Percy Jackson Harry Potter crossover, and in a few episodes of that, like we only have one episode out now, but like I think 3 episodes from now, they actually get sorted into Hogwarts houses. So I have specific opinions. Nerd. Oh yeah, I take that as a compliment. I am a huge nerd. About where the Percy Jackson characters would end up, but maybe give me one specific character. Otherwise, I'm talking way too long about this. That show gets better every time I rewatch it. Yeah, you notice way more of these cool details. Like the animators really put a lot of passion and love into the project, and you can see it. I'm not familiar with an artist named Mr. Kitty, but I'm really bad with names, so I might have listened to some of his stuff before. Are you part of the LGBTQIA plus community? Yes, and I mean this right there is a pride flag. So yeah, I'm part of the LGBTQIA plus community. This is not Burger King. I don't know what gave me this idea or which insider I just have missed. Wait 1 second. I need to stand up for a minute. Haha. Sorry. I have been sitting for way too long for this live stream, and before that, editing and recording. What house do you think Thalia Grace? Thalia is in Slytherin. And you know why? Because Thalia's fatal flaw is ambition. Which house has the defining characteristic of ambition? Slytherin. Thalia would be Slytherin. Who's your favorite Haikyuu character? I can't really choose, but my lock screen and wallpaper is Kenma, so do of that what you will. What do you support the most in the LGBT? What do you mean? What I support the most? I support the LGBTQI plus community. That's it. There's not one identity where I'm like, yes, I support them definitely 100%. I support LGBTQI plus community, and that's it. What? What? Oh, this live stream is not made for kids, but it's also not specifically made for grown-ups. So yeah, keep things appropriate. This is for all ages, not specifically for kids, not specifically for grown-ups, all ages. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much. When will you next go live? I'm not sure yet. I don't have a particular schedule, simply because my life is a little bit chaotic for that at the moment, but I'm trying to figure one out, and once I know, I'll tell you, probably in the community. So. Do you watch anime? Yes. I mean, this channel is dedicated to one anime in particular, and that's Haikyuu. But I watched a bunch of anime aside from that, and I react to more right now on my reaction channel. You can find it. The link is in the pinned comment at the top of the chat right now. What did I scrolled into? All I heard was LGBTQI+. You scrolled into my live stream. It's a Q&A, comfort live stream, safe space live stream. And yes, I am indeed part of the LGBTQI+. And that behind me is the pride flag. Is YouTube your full-time job? Genuinely curious, and I love your content. Thank you so much. Yes, at the moment it is. I'm currently in the process of applying to university, but it is my only job at the moment. So yes, this is very much what I'm doing for a living and for saving up for college. I think we should go to get rest soon. It's almost 1 a.m. for both of us. Yes, I will not stay on for that much longer, but I still have a little bit of time. I just need to move a little bit because I've been sitting for the whole time. I like your makeup. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment. I try my best. What house do you think Jason Grace would be in? Definitely Gryffindor. He's like the perfect cut-out version of a Gryffindor in the sense that he is both very brave, chivalrous, and just like puts others before himself, and daring. So yeah, I think Jason Grace would be Gryffindor. Oh my god. I'm also part of the LGBTQI+ community. Hope you don't get a lot of hate for being so public about it. So far, yes and no. In these live streams, we do tend to sometimes get some people preaching either religion, telling me I go to hell, telling me there are only two genders, all that fine, beautiful stuff. Kidding. But no, overall, I can handle it very well. So yeah. Can I see a bracelet? Of course. This is something my aunt got me for, I believe, Christmas at some point, and I really like it. I just like the color of it. It's so vibrant. I'm doing a whole bunch of gaming when I go live over spring break. Oh, that's cool. I love your makeup too. Thank you. Thank you so much. This Nekoma is your name. It's not my name. It's a reference to the Haikyuu team Nekoma because, well, this is obviously... Ooh, that might be a little bit too bright. I mean, this is obviously a Haikyuu channel, so I wanted something in the channel name to reflect that. My name I go by online is Hanako. It's also not my real name, but I prefer to have this distance between the online persona and me in real life. Just making sure you guys you're a great person. Thank you so much. Why did you decide? I did not decide to be LGBTQIA+. I am LGBTQIA+. That's the difference. I was born this way. It's not a decision, and everyone who says so has a fundamental misunderstanding of how these things work. What's your favorite song? I don't really have a favorite song. Can I see the necklace? It looks really pretty. Here. It is a Japanese kanji. My parents got it for me for graduation, and I really like it. When are you going to stop the live stream? I'm not sure right now. It might take 10 more minutes, 20 more minutes. I see how the vibe is going. Did you watch Demon Slayer? I did. I really liked it. I like the vibe here. Subscribing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my content and or my live streams. I will try to make these more frequently. I also have other channels in case you don't like this particular content because it is very niche. Do you know Titanic? The movie, the ship, what are we referring to? The satirical magazine? What kind of music do you listen to? According to my Spotify rap, or over 83 genres, so a lot of different stuff. Can you show the gaming chair? It's comfy. It's very comfy. I really enjoy it. Yes. Being gay is a choice. If it's a choice, choose to be gay, then yes. Yes, exactly. Oh my god. What's your favorite color? Yellow. I really enjoy the color yellow. What's your nationality? I'm German. What's your favorite food? Salad. But only one particular salad, and then with like chicken stripes. It's really good. With a particular dressing. I always have. I'm particular about my food. Do you listen to Cave Town? Yes, I do. I really like some of their songs. I don't listen to all of their songs. I listen to those that Spotify at some point recommended to me, and I happen to really like them. So yeah. Oops, sorry. I'm German too. Yay! Hi, welcome. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I don't really like ice cream that much, but I think if I had to choose a favorite, it would be lemon or raspberry. If you happen to watch my stream, I hope you're patient because, to be honest, I don't watch many streams myself. And particularly not gaming streams. That's simply not something I'm into. So yeah. What's your favorite K-pop group? I don't really have a favorite K-pop group. I listen to some songs of some K-pop groups. If I had to name some, it would probably be Everglow and Stray Kids. What's your zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. It's perfectly just to vibe, to just so positive and interesting. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's kind of what I try to create here. A safe space where you can ask questions as long as they're appropriate, and just be safe, be comfortable, and where I remind you that you need to hydrate because I constantly forget it. So it's the ADHD. Hydrate, everyone. Drink some water. He's your favorite Nekoma character. Well, that would be Kenma, definitely. Might be a bit too bright. Good. I think that's good. Are you anxious right now? Seems like it. If so, don't be all these people are robots. Anyway, interesting take. No, I'm not anxious right now. If I'm fidgeting or anything, this is because I have ADHD. So I have ADHD and autism, and this is just a means of me regulating myself. My anxiety looks very different. My favorite color is yellow too. It's a beautiful color. I don't have a favorite song. There are way too many good ones, but I really enjoy Epic the musical and Has-Been Hotel the songs. Do you have a favorite Percy Jackson character? I do. It's Nico. Nico D'Angelo. I mean, he's gay and traumatized. What more do you want? No, I really, really enjoy. Like, I really like Nico D'Angelo. And I also love his boyfriend, Will Solis. So, yeah, that's that. It's the chaotic gays for me. I'm a fairy and a Therian. That is cool. You do you. Have fun. Wait, Mio is here? Did I miss Mio? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yes. Hi, I'm from Brazil. That's cool. Hi, welcome. What's your favorite cartoon show? Did you watch The Owl House? I have not watched The Owl House yet, though I might react to it on my reaction channel, which in any case, anyone is interested in that, there is a link to my reaction channel pinned on the top of the chat. Anyway, my favorite cartoon show would probably be Gravity Falls, She-Ra, and Has-Been Hotel. What part of the LGBTQIA plus are you? If you don't mind me asking, I don't mind at all. I am technically under three categories of it. First of all, I'm non-binary. Second of all, I'm asexual, and third of all, I'm gray romantic. Yes, yes, already. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hey, Ben has a suggestion of making a video where The boyfriends leave with only a goodbye note challenge. Ooh, angsty, but I like it. I might do that. She was awesome. I know, right? Asexual, what's that? No problem. Asexuality means that you do not experience sexual attraction. It is a spectrum, and it's important to be said that because asexuals can still have sex. That is possible. They might do it for all kinds of reasons. And again, there are things like gray sexual where you experience sexual attraction only very rarely. But yeah, asexuality means that generally, like the easiest definition, though keep in mind it's a spectrum, is that you do not experience sexual attraction. This is different from libido or sexual desire. Those are different things. It's about attraction. And if you're asexual, you do not experience that. That's why asexuality means yes. Are you Christian? No, I'm not Christian. I'm not. I'm atheistic, Satanist. But it has to be noted that Satanist in this case refers to the Satanic Temple, which is an atheistic religion. We do not believe in the devil. We do not worship the devil. We just want human kindness and the separation of state and church and to defend religious freedom, because religious freedom is very, very important, and it includes my freedom to be atheist. Is it night in your country or morning or afternoon? It is very much night here, the middle of the night. Hi, is it fun to be a YouTuber? Depends. There are good sides of it, there are negative sides of it. For me, I really do like this job, and in many ways, it is a privilege that I can do this job. But it comes with its own subset of exhaustion and challenges, and that Satanists or atheists are not mutually exclusive. Not in case of the Satanic Temple. I do not believe in any god, I do not believe in the devil, but I am, and I consider myself, part of the Satanic Temple. And again, questions like this can be asked as long as they're respectful. This also goes out to my moderators. Not everything religious is automatically bad as long as it's asked respectfully. But yeah, we try to keep a certain distance to religion simply out of respect and like trying to simply coexist. And some people here were really like preachy about it, and that is not very respectful. When did you start being a YouTuber? That's difficult. Like I started YouTube over 2 years ago, but when I started being a YouTuber, I don't know when I consider myself that, and it's hard to tell. So you guys don't have Christmas? I'm a Satanist. The rest of my family is not. Most of them are also atheists. We are not a Christian religious family, but we do celebrate Christmas. Simply because that over the years has also simply morphed into a tradition of culture, not just religion. You should write a book about it. About what? Jesus was a prophet. You can believe Jesus was a prophet. I have no problem with that. The thing is just I do not believe it, and that is okay. We can just respect each other's beliefs or lack thereof, and just have a happy life coexisting. We do not need to convert each other to anything, and then we can all be fine, harmony and coexistence. Yes. Okay, what's happening? Not that much. I'm answering questions. Whatever comes up in the chat. This is supposed to be a safe space and a comfort stream. Yes. Do you play Super Smash Brothers? No, I have not. Believe it. Your religion and beliefs. I don't have a religion or beliefs. I have neither. I do not have any religious beliefs. But yeah. What's happening this stream? It wasn't able to join until now. Oh, okay. I don't know why you weren't able to join, but it's just a comfort stream, a safe space where you can ask me questions as long as they're appropriate and respectful. Who do you ship Jason Grace with? I have not read the Trials of Apollo yet, so that might sway my answer, but as of the moment, Piper McLean. Let's try to keep the chat positive. Yes. Do you like Stray Kids? I do. I like their music. It's cool. This only has nothing to do with Jesus, but most people, I don't think, celebrate it for that reason. It's mostly for family. Yes, I agree. The Christmas is, at this point, very detached from religion in some places, not in all. And on top of that, if you trace the roots of Christmas back, it doesn't even go back to Christianity. Many of these things were adapted from pagan religions. For example, you have a huge aspect of like Wicca traditions that fall into that. For example, the Christmas tree very much was a pagan tradition, and it was adapted from the Jewel Festival, which marked the longest night of the year. And it's really cool to learn about these things. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. Would you rather have a hat the size of a tennis ball or the size of a watermelon? I don't know. That would be both biologically very uncomfortable. I assume if I had to choose, I would go with a watermelon because bigger brain. Bigger brain doesn't automatically mean smarter, but having only a tennis ball size of a brain definitely does not mean smarter. um, One of my close friends are Christian and I'm atheist. We respect each other. He asks me questions, I ask him questions. Respect goes a long way. Yeah, absolutely. That is the beauty of it. We can all coexist as long as we have just a base amount of compassion and respect for one another. I don't really have a favorite song. I like too many different songs. What do you think about grace, mercy, and compassion towards the people who hurt you? That is very dependent on the situation. Like, for example, I would never say that something like the death penalty is ever justified. It just simply is not, in my opinion. I think when it comes to another person, we can never, at no point in time, forget that this person is a feeling human being. Even with animals, simply the fact that it's a feeling being should keep us from doing anything that is cruel. However, when it comes to compassion and mercy, you never owe anyone anything, any amount of that. And if they hurt you, you do not have to forgive them. You do not have to show them empathy. It is completely okay to take a step back and just remove yourself from that. That doesn't give you the permission to be cruel to them, never. But you do not owe them any sort of empathy or compassion if they hurt you. Obviously, this is very dependent on the exact situation and what amount of hurt and similar things we're talking about. It's not easy to make a generalist statement about any of that. Do you support me if I'm gay? I am very much LGBTQIA plus myself. I'm very much queer, so yes, I do support you. Depending in what though? In being gay, absolutely. Be as gay as you can be. Slay. And you said that cause it's absolutely true. I think Chris was like 9 months after the crucifixion, but it has nothing to do with him. Yeah. Very fun holiday though. Yeah, I agree. Celebrate Christmas if you like it. Do you like cottagecore or goblincore? My favorite is goblincore. I'm not too familiar with the whole core thing, but cottagecore sounds like a nice vibe. So, do you support gays? I am very much queer and LGBTQIA plus myself, and so yeah, I do. I thought you were with the other girl. Anne was here. She was. Her channel's also linked in the pinned message, and I would all recommend you to check it out. But she had to go because it was very late here, and so now I'm streaming on my own. My favorite fanfiction of a Haikyuu one-shot book with them being littles. Oh, that's cute. If anyone loves literature, please tell me. I'd love to know. Yeah, I would really enjoy a fanfic like that. I have read some of those before, but I did not always like how it was portrayed. But yeah, I would definitely like a fanfic like that. Most people don't know, but Jesus was most likely not born a Christian. No, Jesus was a Jew, wasn't he? Like, am I completely wrong in my religious lore right now? But Jesus was Jewish, right? What situation are you talking about? Oh, none in particular? Your makeup looks awesome. Thank you so much. You're right. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it. I didn't get that confused, right? Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome. By the way, thank you again, everyone, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I really like the sunset. Oh, thank you. I like sunsets, so I take that as a compliment. Hi, welcome. Yeah, that's what I said. So pretty. Thank you so much. Are you religious? No, I'm not. I'm very much atheistic. I do not hold any religious beliefs. Hi, I love your shirt. It's so pretty, and I like the color of your hair. Thank you so, so much. The hair is a little bit like influenced by the lighting, but yeah, I also really like the shirt, and it's like it's it's comfortable and also at the same time not too warm. So yeah. Do you listen to Seraphim? I don't think so, but I'm really bad with names, so could be that I am listening to it, but just I don't remember the name. I love your hair. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like a necklace. Me too. My parents gave it for me to me for graduation, so it's a meaningful gift for me. Do you know when you're next streaming so I don't miss the beginning? I can't say for sure, sadly. It's Ooh, whoopsie. Forgive me. It definitely would not be tomorrow, simply because sorry, um, because I know that Hayata streams there, and I also had a lot of work that I did over the past 2 days, so I need a little break. Maybe on Saturday, but I'm not quite sure yet. How much does it cost? The shirt? I don't know. I had this since forever. I don't remember buying it. I did at some point, I think, but I don't remember how expensive it was. Like a chair. Yeah, I like the chair too. It's very comfortable, and I need that because just today I've been sitting here for more than 6 hours, streaming, recording, editing. What are you drinking? Water. Some good healthy water. By the way, everyone, hydration check. Drink some water. It's really important. I love sometimes in streams someone will like remind me to drink something and put like hydration check in the chat. I appreciate you all so much for that. I will also never understand this name a car for an edit. I am so I don't know why this is happening. I like a bracelet too. Thank you. I also really like it. My aunt gave it to me, so yeah. I gave you a sub. Thank you so much. I hope you will enjoy my content or these live streams. I will try to make them more frequently if I can. If my content on this channel is not quite for you, which I totally get, it is super niche. I have other channels as well. You can find them when you go into my channel. There's a section called Other Channels. Or right now on the pinned comment on the top of the chat, you can find my reaction channel where I uploaded today again and where I will upload more regularly. Now my Hero Academia reactions and Hell of a Boss reactions. Hi, I'm from Russia. How are you? I am doing fantastic. Never had a bad day in my life. Stole that from her as well, Kai. And yeah, hi, welcome. Okay, we had a short problem with the internet connection. I don't know what happened. Am I back again? Can you hear and see me and listen to me? Can you show us the ears? Yeah, sure. I have these ears. These are my favorites. Ah, there we go. Yep. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. I live in the north of Germany, but obviously I do not want to specify it further. You no, I don't. What's the stream about? It's a conference live stream with like trying to create a safe space, and you can ask me any questions as long as they're respectful and appropriate. And yeah, those are so cute, right? I love them so much, and like they have the little bells on them, and I really adore them. Up until like half an hour ago or something, we also still had a guest with us, but she had to go and leave for now. Her channel is linked in the pinned comment. Please check that out if you like. I'm not a furry. I just think the ears are cute. I really just think the ears are cute. And they do, so yeah. Yeah, it's Queen. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. My friend just showed me that there was some disruption with this stream, and also like the time counter at the top that says how long I've been streaming jumped back to 0. So that's interesting. I'm particularly curious if it, at the end on my channel will show up as 2 streams or 1. But hey. Hey, I just joined. Hi, welcome. Hope you will like it here. A little bit bad timing because I don't plan on streaming much longer. I'm a little bit exhausted at this point. You have some kind of accent. Can you tell me what kind of accent it is? I don't know what kind of accent it is. I am from Germany. That's as much context as I can give, because I explained this before. When we learn English in school, we typically start out with British English, then we learn American English, then we learn Indian English, Australian English, and so on. We learn a lot of different local versions of English in German schools, at least in my experience. And while simultaneously learning something about the country and the culture there, or its history. For in Australia, for example, we learned a lot about the history, and that leads to a mixed up European sort of accent. It's hard to hear you. Oh, really? Stop. I do not play Roblox. Can you hear me now? You seem to have had some kind of disruption. And no, I do not have family in America. I can hear you fine. Please don't swear. Okay, give me quick feedback. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Okay, wait. Maybe I put the music back on and you tell me if you can hear that. Yes, yes. 2 say no. I can. I hear fine. Q. It cuts out. Does it cut out for anyone else? Like the audio? Do you know some words in Russia? I no. Oh. I tried to learn Russian once. Not right now. Okay, some people say that it cuts out. I will take this as a sign to stop today's live stream. Because there seems to have been some technical issue with the stream that occurred a little bit back. I don't know what it is, but hey, I wanted to end it anyway soon because again, it's very late here. It is past 1 a.m. and I'm really tired at this point. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, and I hope you can hear this. I literally hope you can hear this. If you don't want to miss out on other live streams, my content, for live streams, it's best to you just subscribe to this channel. But again, I have multiple channels with a variety of content. Check them out if you like. Now, I wish everyone a good night or good day, good time zone, just in general. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of it. And now I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Bye, everyone.